background. What do they want us to do? More app here a yale. App here more my access to so many things. Okay. The picture be to your background and so on. Mo say you evaluate more law than now the restriction to your program. So is there more person much reason? And yamu for it's a app ni na bodama mamu say mo na ma benya ni mo nyamunti mo bejimi jimi ho sa nkwase afo mo nkoso na mo nya sa de no emre bi duru ye say ya na Facebook tie e na mo TikTok nkwase afo we mobile na mbetu wo ma de so mo nso mo nkoso na mo nyimi sa emre bi beduru another app we ba TikTok ye mfa mo nya hwe bio mmoa ye program mo se mo ma ye mfa picture bi am to ye chi picture bi ade betu obi an evaluate mo law picture bi ade betu obi an evaluate mo law picture na debt na evaluate mo law evaluate mo ni ne mo se no manase mo nananam na mo wofafo mmoa abusuya I hope so ho ya mechia medina ne sankofa no kore anopa ye bedi nkomo enkomo we mabohu the rule from 3 days ni enra na nka wo semeye na oduru ede ne ho baaye ena eja medine besi ya na mebe ma no free education nti ya mon kan chen say video no me akwa download video no YouTube ho nti ya won konko hwe na won sunya de aha why won sunya de media me hia ni debate because woni mo hwe obakora wo meka hwe on just on won ko hwe me video so na won sunya de na emwa wo no ankasa me ba mo chawo ena nkomo no eye simple okay ena nkomo no eye simple me pa cha me ne wo mienu me bisa wo question wa wo down no me bisa wo question Muhammad according to nkramofo no wo ye den me pa cha wa wo down no type no ho ma me na ye nhwa ade according to nkramofo ni gidie no wo ye den anase according to Muhammad na ngoma na wode bae no no Muhammad no wo ye den me pacha wo ye den wo ye prophet me da say kingdom me da say Muhammad wo ye prophet anase a messenger e ba mcho Muhammad bae no enkomo na obedi ye no enkomo be no obedi ye wosi nyame ba kope ene de ne ba ya na se enyame ne doso enti wo be free dom nyina se wo mo nso nyame ba ko na se enyame bebiri ne nkoma obedi ye no se nyame eye ba ko nyame bia ni hobio apart from no nyame na wo de ne ba ya nyame bia ni hobio that is say wo ye messenger e ma nyame ba ko okay ye bedi nkomo Meka kire mo na da bia meka Muhammad na oyare aha na oyare nyanwo ma se Aisha ka se ye tu na duma ni nya no na onama no wo kasa ade bi wo kora wo nye kora wo se wo ye won hunu ye wo se wo hunu de won kan ye wo se waka because ya tu na du ama edu tu na nya no Yensha sembi wo Quran. Unim say according to the Quran, Muhammad a confirm enen common kamenya Muslim bia nka be me de pa. Semenya Muslim bia nka be me de pa. Munim say Muhammad a confirm no Quran ni mu say onye messenger. Okay. Senyame ba ko ena Muhammad de baaye. Nyame baako ene na Muhammad esom nyame baako na Muhammad edi ne twiame a nyame be na Muhammad se onye ne messenger no ye wo aya bia aya no ye frɛ ne sura to jinni that is Quran sura 72 Muhammad kan sa asɛm no wo ho na minim se bia nyame no na Muhammad e ka ne ho asem wo ho no eye emotia na nyame de I don't know, because the chapter of the Quran no the Surah to Jinni, which is the chapter of emotia amenu nyina enimu no ya enkramofo ni bishop Paul Monkrofon de omba no ma be ka kire say Jinni nyemotia no the chapter of Jinni nti so de back shompo mo side no the chapter of nipa tentene nipa tentena kese a wo mu ditum yen hwade ma memfa aya ne nto so na me na won kai na yeni nkomo kakra before see ye be kosa aya no so yen hwa asem bi e wo Quran Surah 7. Surah 7 say, oh Muhammad, oh mankind, enti aya ne say Muhammad nka say, oh enipa. Okay. Indeed, I am the messenger of Allah. Eye na kore anase ewom say me ye messenger me free Allah. Okay. To you all, edemamu nyina. From him to to you all. Okay. Was it from him? To whom belongs to the dominions of the heavens and earth. Near asasi su to me. Any osuru to me nyina ya ne dia no. Wono na Muhammad say wo ye the messenger. Yate. Epamcho ename be kire mo say Muhammad nye sa nyame we say na wode ne ba ye ne nkwa na wonya or receive revelations efiri no ho. Last I think say last week in the this ankomo no. Ye wo hadith bia Muhammad ayen asemu a emotia be kan no embe ka kire no. Why ne lawful e di ama Muslims e di emotia na asemu a wo mo be ka kire Muhammad ne di ye adwuma. E pa jawote emotia na asem no be ka kire Muhammad no. Muhammad ayen obligation e di ama nkramufo omo di ye adwuma. Enti die onni mo no na adwene be ne se sa de na omu di suwo no enye eye nyame bia obo so ne asase na de bere omo nanso sa asem na ona yaye no obligation dia ma Muslim sa omo de ye adwuma no eye motia according to the hadith no e motia na be kan sa asem ne kire Muhammad ena Muhammad ya fa en wo de aka na asem ho na nkremufo de ye adwuma ye hwa de o say oh Muhammad, oh mankind, indeed I am the messenger of Allah to you all. From him to whom belongs to the dominion of the heavens and the earth. There is no deity except him. To me be any ho, ananya me be any ho, just no. He gives life o man kwan and cause death. Now wokum o man kwan na wokum. So believe in Allah and his messenger. And the Allah and the messenger the unlettered prophet. Propheta onimoshe anase onima kenkan. Who believes in Allah and his words and follow him, that you may be guided. Enti Muhammad a confirm na ha say Allah say won ka say wono woye Allah ne messenger. Ena wono ankasa sare be so say wono no say ye Allah no wasadi tum wasadi pisu say woye Allah ne messenger. Okay. Enti Hassan Muhammad na confirm na complete say woye the messenger of Allah. Me pacha true or false? That is true. Allah ne se onka en wodon so age atum na wo mani panyina ya we say we ye commissioner ofiri nyame obo so ne asase a asoro ne asase so tumi nyina ya ne dia aya de ne man nipa say omra no omekire nipa nkwa omebo nipa nkwan omekire nipa kwan na won for omon konkwadiem. So Muhammad being a messenger of Allah no, he came to guide people so that they will see the right way omo be nante so me da se said ya me kan ye no me boni tetew because and then no kabaya me des menya Muslims ni bia mo ma ba ha nanka o ma be kire aya na se kabaya me de now yen san hwe another aya e wo kro ansura another aya e wo kro ansura 3 ye kan 144 Surah 3 144 Surah 3 144 Surah 3 144. Okay, it goes like this. Muhammad is not but a messenger. Muhammad is not but a messenger. Muhammad wonyahwe se wo yesomafo. Said the Quran 7 no ejitu mu se wo yesomafo de ma Allah no. Surah 3 nso be confirm say wonyahwe se a messenger. Other messengers have passed on before. Akomishefo ni mu akomishefo no edika won anim no. Woma twam. Okay. Na chese said the akomishefo bi di kan no. Sa na wono nso so eye komisheni said the omo ba nso so tie no. Enti ye hwan. Was it others messenger has passed on before him. So if he was to die or to be unalive, it is a Muhammad ni wua anasi ekunua. Okay, will you turn back on your heels to unbelief? Say ekunua anasi Muhammad ni wua. Ebe yu jidie edi free. Obesan wachi free jidie no asa ko anjian ni mu ana. Okay, and he who turns back on his heels would never harm Allah at all. Nanie obefiri ni jidie na obesan na chi efiri ni jidie no enya de say obeha Allah, but Allah will reward the grateful. Na omo be koso akura wo mu jidie mu should in case Muhammad wu anase ye kunu a ida so obewu anase ye be kunu said ye nyina ye nim say Jew ni baby ene poison ni kunu no enti said ye be ya na enkremofo no a ebedi na chi no ebedi na die no ye kunu a wo mu nyane wo mu saade ni mu wo ma be mama wo mu ntu gidie ni ntwene ni nti ena sa aya we baaye nti ba be hye wo mu nkuna se Muhammad wo ye nipa saade akomshefo ni nyina ate no komshefo baaye nyina obi awu obi a wo kwan ofa so owu ye enti se bia Muhammad no se ye kum no obi be kunu se ye wu no obi wu eni kwan se o ma eyi wu firi wugidie mu na omo be san wo machi wogidie mu no nya de omo be ha Allah na mom Allah e de aketua papa be ma omo be kosoa ekuro mu gidie mu. Enti this is what Muhammad is trying to tell us. He was here as the messenger of the so-called Allah. Now let's go to Surah to Jinni. E wana me point ne wo ye ko Surah to Jinni Quran Surah 72 ayat number 25 to 28 ye ko akokenkai Muhammad kan asem bi wo ho waka ne Quran Surah 7 ayat number 157 wase wo ye the messenger of Allah. Quran Surah 3 ayat number 144 waje Allah Quran enso aka say wo ye messenger as those messengers who have passed on before no sa na wono nso so ye. So this ayah na confirm say Muhammad is part of the messengers of the so-called Allah. Okay. Yesha Quran Surah 72. That is Surah to Jinn. Chris, me chia pa. Quran Surah 72. Yeah, Kefi 25. The akwa kosi 25. The akosi 27. Oh, 27 on my infana. Let me see. I don't think 27. Okay. Okay. Yeah, carefully 25. Eddie Akusi 27. And here had or say, I do not know if what you are promised is near, or if my Lord will grant for it long period. And Muhammad say, ni nyame no awo soma no se nyame wo yo se eye Allah no se nyame fufuro ninim ye kan no na wo behu wo bete de me pesa me kan no ase ento ase ka se minim se bohye no a nyame ne de ahye mo no se aban yo se nso wo be koso ma emre na wa hye mo no na se bohye na wa hye mo no obema ne mre tintino wo no Muhammad ne de onim. Okay, say I do not know if what you are promised is near, or if my Lord will grant it for long period. Verse number 20 says, he is the Noah. Okay, he is Noah of unseen. Eye ni wura no. Ono Muhammad ni wura no. That is because I say my Lord. Okay. Muhammad ni wura no. Wano na enim Wana ade a hinta nyina no sa Muhammad ni wura no enenim yento asoe was he is knower of the unseen and he does not disclose his knowledge of unseen to anyone. Sa wano Muhammad ni wura ne de wano na onim sunsum anase ade a ahinta no wonim na ade a ahinta no wona na di enkyere obibia enti eye hintasem ena according to Muhammad no omoba ne nkyai bebusa no nanso yeko tafsir no ukocheke tafsir no de anyansafo no a ebedi Muhammad n'achi ni kyire mo no eka no enkyere se eye hintasem na they were asking him about the judgment day. Okay, enti Muhammad nsi wonim because ade eye hintasem no eye ni wura ne nko ananim wonanim ahintasem mu asem yento asoy verse number 27. Verse number 27 no was say except who he has approved of messengers, and indeed he sent before each messenger and behind him observers. I had my point in the word 30 assembly bium was say except whom he has approved of his messengers, and indeed he sent before each messenger and behind him your friends say observers. And to say na kom shefuo ni mo no, that is nyame no na kom shefuo ni mo no. Just said there ono nyame no ayi no. Just said there ono nyame no ayi no. Ena adia eye hintasem wodan na didi kire no. This is asem wo ya asem wo emu dopa. This e menya aboten na metwe wa adwene si bia me kire ne so. Okay. Muhammad say except whom he has approved of messengers enti akomhyefuo ni mu ne ono nyame no ayi no, he sent before each messenger and behind him observers enti akomhyefuo no a eye sa nyame ne dia no wo manim no wo mochi what the observers ever ho. Okay, yentra 28 into aso that he may know that they have conveyed the message of their Lord, and he has encompassed whatever is with them and has enumerated all things in number. Okay, and he said the observers no obey you or mono di nanim di na chinebe say message na ye de ma wo mono wa convey message no, that is messenger no a convey message no. Now Muhammad say enkrofo bi bebisa na sembi, that is the disbelievers no, and the baby sa Muhammad ahintasem, and Muhammad say there be menu amubu sa me no ahintasem no minim se boshe no nyame na hye mo no se aben ana se obemma boshe no emere kakra de aka ho me ni de minim eye se nyame no nko because nyame no ni tiri mopo ana na hintasem no ona di nkyere obia gise nia what choose no wo akomhyefu ni mu. Me pa cha what point na say gise nia what choose no wo akomhyefu ni mu. Me pam cho me busa mo, was Muhammad part of the messengers? Muhammad, was he part of the messenger of Allah? Was he a messenger of Allah? Was he being chosen by Allah as a messenger? And now say he wasn't being chosen by Allah as a messenger. If yes, then the question here is, nyame be na Muhammad kan ho asem ne say, je ono na kom hyefu a wayi wo mo say nyame na kom hyefu a wayi wo mo na odai ni tirimu po ana na hintasem de kire wo mo na ono ne de onim. That is the question today. Na wo so obi asend request, ma me copy kini pa ne hade. Mami hwese nipa no ye musrema mpam chomeba before se beto aso me hade. Ebusuya me pacha wat ya say Quran surah 7 ayat number 175. Muhammad say he is a messenger of Allah. Quran Surah 3, ayat number 144. He is a messenger of Allah. Okay? As all the prophet the messenger of Allah. No? He is part of those messengers. Now, Muhammad the Quran all claiming to be the messenger of the so-called creator. Yaban chain. Yabebi sana sem. Was it sasam ni ebisan? Eye trimupo anasa ehintasem. The man nyame bia omo busa ne ho asem. Na sa nyame ne na na hintasem. Anani trimupo edi. Emfa nkyere obia. Yes, this ne wayi no e wona kom hyefuo mu. Enti Muhammad was talking about a certain God. Wono ne wo akom hyefuo. Muhammad was talking about a certain God. Sa nyame no nso wono na kom hyefuo. Essence Muhammad didn't part of that nyame na kom hyefuo nti wonye part of nyame na somafuo nti no. Ehintasem a omo pe no wo nyame ne ho no ontumi mfama wo mo. Jese nyame ni mom nyame sa nyame ni mom akom hyefuo ana sa nyame ni mom asomafuo ene betumi ada sa asem no sa tirimopo na di e de akere wo mo. Me pacha uye Muslim o mi bisawo nyame be ya. And you know say Muhammad is the last messenger of Allah. He was being choosing over the all the messengers. Okay, Momo say Muhammad is the last messenger of Allah, and in that case, you know, Allah is choosing over all the messengers, you know, even to Quran, according to Momunchire mono. Abera wo furo ponko wo water ban wo so daya wo tena ponko water ban so a wo ko heaven no before say wo bedru Jerusalem asore da no wo koto akomhyefo ni nyina wo kwa so esense wo no Muhammad no ena Allah na choosing over all of them nti ono ni ko lead wo mo ene wo mo ye salat nti Muhammad ni ko ye panyin wo mo nyina so. They all gave that respect to Muhammad. Muhammad ne leadi woman ye salat. So Muhammad is the most chosen one. The akomishefo ni mu nyina won na Allah choosing over everybody. But Muhammad said there be nyame a mo ka ne ho asem no. Nyame a mo pe hintasem wei afri ne nkyai wo me ho no. Me onai sa hintasem na di enkyere obi a. Wona sa ehintasem na di enkyere obia gisene wono nyame na atwusi no gisene wono nyame no atwusi no e wona komhyefuo mu e na woda sa trimopo ne ehintasem na didi kyere wo enti Muhammad a confirm ne completely say that particular nyame no omo pe information bi wono ho no every omo pe information bi na omo pe ehintasem bi ate every say nyame ne ho every ama Muhammad de ama wo mo no Muhammad ne say enya de se obetumi ayesa de ne de ama wo mo because on cancer messengers no ho me pacho ne ye nyame be ya me bisa wo eya me no mienu nyina question ne ye nyame be ya nyame be na Muhammad e bo ne ho nyame be no wo mo call Muhammad nyame be and those disbelievers no he say wo check aya no eye surah to jinni enti eye motia chapters wo kan kura no ye dika na edika ka motia ho asem and ye de sa asem we be hwem so it may be say eye emotia no wo munyame sa emotia na nyame ne nso e wo makom hyefo pe nia aya na ka no sa emotia na nyame enso wo na kom hyefo ewo emotia ni mu esanse Muhammad na wonye part of emotia na kom hyefo nti Muhammad say onim ahintasem bia enti enkremofo ni mi bu mo ahotoso wo Quran we say so de say eye nyankopon bi obo so no asoro ne asase asem na yenya emotia no wo monya me na asem wo Quran ni mo no mo kire say momra na meyi ano ne enti se enyamotia no enyame se emotia na enyame enye different ene ye the same Allah no na bossa emotia no eye den na Muhammad say nyame no say nyame no a wo mo pe ne ho information no wono Muhammad ntimi mfa information ne ma wo mo mejo so well wono Muhammad ntimi mfa information ne mfa ma wo mo because say nyame no wo mo no pe information afiri ho no wo da ni tiri mo pon na ase na hintasem e de kire wono say nyame na konhwefo a wa choose wo mo. This is the reason why no Muslim on the surface of this earth can stand me when it comes to the Quran. Because when it comes to Quran, I made the Quran be born word. Asemu a won't be that I may sank for memory. Sansem when you know Quran anymore. Now, so most of the Muslims, you know, they don't know. Okay, so now go out there. Brahase never defend the chile sankofa said Debbie. Muhammad and Fenya met 360 no nebre yasomoye. Se Muhammad and Fenya met 360 na negu ka ba ni mu nebre mosomoya. Nyame ben na Muhammad say onnim ni trimu po ho asem no. Momra na meka nkire. Nye Muhammad na ka judgment day ho asem. Nye Muhammad na kire mo mbe ko bonsam jem no mo ko bonsam jem no. Nye Muhammad na kire heaven ho mo ko ama mu benya. Said de kwa mo be fa so mo benya. Heavy one a mobile conon, dear Mubedi and dear Mobenom. A quite mobile was what mobile live my life when Yanni Mohammed ne catch them. A year then ye bebusa and assembia was saying him tassam wedi and Yamen one now saying him one none him tassamon fanchre will be a keke. Just any what you see. Ah, Kobe Bini. Kobe Bini. Kobe Bini. One more butcher in the Pebia was at his Kobe Bini. Me say only the Arabs, okay, only men can Arabs in impo, me can Arabs na say my general ma asamro mana ye general, okay, only the Saudi Arabians who know what exactly is inside the Kaaba and what exactly they are selling for people out there. Abdul, I'm not making sense, but you cannot come here to make sense more than what I'm talking about. I'm not making sense, so but ofro suraba to me make sense. E mane moro the Americans or chere say what dene wo form. Ena a Jimmy fo ntie nyansafo kasa ase. Mejo so mama. A Jimmy fo ente nyansafo kasa ase. But ye nyansafo yete mo Jimmy fo kasa ase. So it be very difficult for Edia me Jimmy for say obeti asemu nyansani kan because be bia nyansani na de na koduru no ono Jimmy for adwene nru ho wo komshani enie ma me say repeat ma me hade obi asane request ma me o mama okay o de ma me for mama na me hade ma me sense asem ni so bi mfama verse yanka verse number 27 no okay 26 was it he that's ma me for 27 and I would de ma me for 26 in the year. Oh, mama, me patch on me, baby. 26, it was say. Young family 12. She say, I do not know what you are promised is near. What you are promised is near, or if my Lord will grant it for a long period. And Muhammad was talking about his Lord. Okay, Muhammad was talking about his Lord, not his God, but his Lord. Okay, young to us way. Verse number 20 says, he is knower of the unseen, and he does not disclose his knowledge of unseen to anyone. And Muhammad say, promise na ya dia promise mono. Menim se aben ana se nyame no mi wura na mi di n'echi no obema promise no emere kakara. Na sa ehintasem wei ana trimupo we no onana di nchire obia. Okay, he does not disclose it to anyone. Etiese obia onana di nchire obia. Yento aso verse number 27 no e ho na me point ne wo 27 was say any was it except whom he has approved of messengers, and indeed he sent before each messenger and behind him observers. It was it there be me Muhammad minim because a hinta semono owura ne na di nchire obia nemo no odai na di de kire akomhyefoɔ ni no akomhyefoɔ no ne wayi no no ɛna wodai na di de kire no me pam kyɛw Muhammad no wɔyɛ komhyɛni ana yayi no ana no wɔnyɛ komhyɛni ayayi no Muhammad no wɔyɛ komhyɛni ana yayi no ana no wɔnyɛ komhyɛni ayayi no. Is it that say Muhammad is trying to tell us say Obe claiming to be a messenger, but he was not approved as a messenger. But the so-called Nyamena who choose was say no. It may be say Muhammad they confirming what had the and say he claims to be a prophet, but he was not approved as a prophet. And now say he was trying to tell people that or confirm training per se. Nyame bi aye kan ho asem wo ha no, he is not part of the messengers of that nyame. Brasoro na be ka kire sanko fa se de o kan wo. I'm here. Me tell. Brasoro ha na be ka kire sanko fa se de o kan wo. Hey, Muhammad ya bo amanfo masuri yo. Enipa over 2 billion was asiso. Motimia Muhammad etimia bomusuri ya say motimia Muhammad abomusuri ya say claim to be a prophet wono no nyame obo so ne asase de frɛ no afede ye kwaninche kobusa ya wose there be he wasn't approved as a messenger. And I say he was trying to be. And I say he was trying, okay? And I say he was trying to tell people, said there be messenger na okasa wa he was making claims. He wasn't approved by the Lord na okana to be a messenger. This is simple as ABCD. Enti asembia Muhammad ya kan kire wo bia wo Qur'an nimu bia ye ntoro asemu bia Muhammad ya kan kire wo Qur'an nimu bia no eye ntoro what did they make kire no following the Qur'an no you are just an lost entity enane na masasi so senyame bi wo ho a e wo se nipa hwehwe na kire kwa ne som no a Muhammad no obai say oba be yira wadwen odi nipa dwen na bedi agoro. Na obaya obebi a company edman Saudi mine said that they will benefit from it. Ena sa company no womo han mo ena afibia no sika wo se modem wo no womo invite mamu bam kurom ho na mo betua de ma wo mo me sisan kofa wo ye Muslim 30 years 40 years 25 years 15 years in your life. Asama wonti bi da wo Qur'an nim na me meka de a kire. On said there be asama meba ha aye bia meba ha be koti bia na wati mpo a na onim se sa na Qur'an ne kan. Aya wo ya me kan ye no. Me nye sure say obi aye Muslim in his life 30 years what is asem we say that. Okay. Obi aye Muslim e betimi abase obi aye Muslim for 30 good years, for 40 good years, for 50 good years, for 60 good years, for 80 good years, or the equal womb until Sassam way saying that. And these people will go out there telling people, hey, Islam is the truth religion. Muhammad was the messenger of Allah, the last prophet. Allah amfani ni agro. Enunti na womane suma ya konkonche suma wo wiase nyina. Esuma ho tie na wanya nia atemu obi wo awobekọ bu nsam de Muhammad say there be he wasn't approved as a messenger. That is why there are unseen yet Allah dan na di e de kire omo aye approve omo anase Muhammad ni nyame e dai sansam na di e de kire omo they have been approved as messengers. They have been approved as messengers. Not everybody, not everyone. Those who has been approved as messengers. Meaning Muhammad wasn't approved as a messenger. He was just making claims. Me. I was a mesha. e wo se me sha ase ekokope yibi Major Osua Mustafa e wo se me sha ase ekope yibi na me sha ase be som convo anoche convo anoche me som wo dread convo anoche hwia kai se wo ye nukuro se wo ya atoro me sankofa me som na se Muhammad ya ba na Muhammad ya atoro na yatumi di Muhammad adada ko bibini ko jaki yatumi di Muhammad ya dada no amena tumi agi Muhammad ya tum esum Muhammad eni ni nyame a wode ba ya edi entina mintimi polish konfanachi na mensom no ana se sikagya kora kofi kora no masum sikagya kofi kora na pia wo nkwa so nyame a wote nyame so Muhammad Quran Surah to Jinni Surah 72 ayat number 25 me pa cha pa metimi apeke wa basoro ha na woni ya discussion so you Muslim dey ya send a request bra na me peke o na kire aya ni mun ha de Muhammad say he wasn't approved as a messenger. And see that say that messenger you know a different God messengers and he wasn't approved. Maybe Satan na ne during na confudi anymore no e bia na ne position enru say nyame no enti wamfana nka ne nkrofo a obeda ne tirimopo di bia kire wo no wamfana nka ho enti ne nkofo ba ne nche bebusa no ahintasem na Muhammad si dabi sa ahintasem we die nyame no ona na di nkire wo bia well Quran Surah 72 Surah to Jinni Quran Surah 72 ayat number 25 any ayat number 27 was say except whom he has approved of messengers, and indeed he sent before each messenger and behind the messenger him observers, okay, behind him observers, okay. The okay 26 no 26 no na ma menfanto so na nya clear ma 26 ne say he is knower of unseen, and he does not disclose his knowledge of unseen to anyone. He does not disclose his knowledge of unseen to anyone. But we are not the best also say except those he has approved of messengers. And now Sadek say there's a Muhammad and there is nothing he can do. Obetimi anya answer ewo question na ye baby sa no onya, okay, question na ye baby sa no onya because nyame no Muhammad ne nsem fata say nyame no beda sa ahintasem na didi a kire no because he hasn't been approved by that God or by that Lord or by that idol or by that Lord, that God that they were talking about. The information na omo hwehwe no say nyame information no enyanru Muhammad nche because that time now he hasn't been approved. Muslims me pamocho me domo enya tan na me tan mu, okay, etere bi na me kan nkremosom no a me de ya ubi kasa ya na me de kasa ne say ya na eyema reho eyema hometi eyema tete say motimi ahye this scholars in nanyese ama wo modi atro no ama atro na bedan na kura di atle mo even ye kan Quran na de Quran e kanimpo mo fa Quran na sam se e ya atro nanso mo se mudi enwoma no messenger ode ba ye no wono na mudi nachi me pa cha Musa meduma me ye no wai meduma ni me nyanya aduma bia enti wadawroma wo bia aduma bi wo Germany ho no mo me pa cha Fami me ba be ye bi wai se wo bia adwuma bi wo Germany ho no mo ma me ba bia mba metena ba bia me ba meda na me mra me ye wo adwuma ni bi wai enti am se obi asande request ma me peke na ye hade anope di asem network na maybe bounce.
Yeah, good morning and good afternoon.
Baby, good morning, afternoon, you Boko de.
Nyame adom. I am in the past say Wow, what's it? You bisa no questions. You bisa prophet no question, Anna. No one who say 50 prophet in the time ankasa no. Omo ye more we no. You bisa no questions more than ye wo ye no. Sankofa. What is it? Ome bisa no questions ye wo omo prepare omo ho kra na omo akono ho. Waho. Enti no waho nia wo ye che issue no me hu video bi a that very day na me ne online.
Bema yeni yamfa aya ne ntoso ne yanka ne yeni aya no ho nkomo.
Tie.
Sa ko fa different video ba e be sesa topic no.
They be wow video. They be
only different program all together.
They be a different program. Nipa no no otofo.
Enti
how do I say? No otofo. Say ni o ye no ne nji ho. But the best way ni na say nkapetam because na ko kan ewa Arabic no kusua.
Ban saw you Muslim. Utimi kan Arabic.
Me.
We a Muslim, right?
Me a Muslim.
Utimi kan Arabic, right?
Me kan Arabic.
Enti yamfa aya ne ntoso na kan Arabic ne cheche me we say.
Oh, me see jai saw we na wo ye no. Sta jai saw we no.
Ya kan translation say translation ne di atro dia.
Tie.
Ban say.
Me bisa asem utimi kan twi.
Mitimi kan twi.
Utimi kan twi on.
Me ba chan.
Ghana no ye nyina na ye ka twifo ahen ene etimi ye we e wo twi no krate ase.
Enti no say what kind
bi o pese wonye we adi se ukohwe wo ho hwe wo read English na tra je wo English literature no bi o literature na ye true literature we a wo nti ase
me pa cha what question enkomo na ye die no ye kasafa Quran ho Momo senka menko Arabic school na menko suya Arabic no.
Baby on sa nipa no nipa no issue. Me de hwe ni awo ye no me hwe. Oba ye kan say Britain. Sa wo hwe news wo hu bibia. Ye was scholars. Omo amoye bonsam kura sebe kura esen wo. Amoye no le omo kita PhD. Omo try into we kura no ma anya we. Enya wo dia wo ye we crossing Abraham then Abraham anye eyin na wagoduru enti na read tra no ma dia o ma kwan ma o mo nkyerɛw o pese won ti ase a
banse ba che o ba se aya na da so no o be kire ma na se o ba se o betu mefo
David na wo se
o betu mefo ana
no wo adwe no way of understand se na wo beti ade na ase a no
question
we see me time enje we wu obi ti se
banse enya me nko a o program ye be wie no na nipa more than 2k na ahwe video no enti se o se nkofa nko
enya ni we no enya no we hwe ye wo nko omo amwo hwe kromo ho ankasa enti enya sa Facebook just because of content creating na wa begina na wa ready ade tra enti mu se enya ne na ye issue
banse Matease why o de ye mo people from kasa because wa ma say o be tackle topic and o ba say o be tu me for me so de futu o matara when it comes to Islam matara Islam because baby I mean de ye wo nkramosumu ni mo no Muhammad Quran woni say ni untimi tu me for
Zangofa mpese mbisa na question ba kope
bisa no mama
Zangofa banks ojina me pese o ka de ba ko a o chirechire mu reti o English version na eko Arabic ma eyentro no pese o kasa asem na eti
Ebra on share some proper issue no na ese say me follow no oni me nyende yemfa na say some proper ni opinion ni nyina na ese sabe o Islam no say yemfa na say Friday bia na say ye hye atade kokko ene ye di ko baby a ono ni opinion ni na say adenti na ye hye atade kokko sa na oye ne niam
enti say no a question enti ehun hia so ba to hia Arabic
obi na wo na ade ono na oye sa na oye no
ti enti na a question obi say adenti na se mo hye kokko
Banks any obi na ya na ade o. Mo se so many wo ho ma wiase ni pa nyina.
Yes, into na idea. Banks.
Banks. Wiase nyina no. Ye for so say beye. Obeye beye. Before beye no so no. You sit here, there's no compulsion in religion. Basa
no osa ka bro ho ansana beka che san kofa se onkosu Arabic no ade se san kofa ai Arabic na ka se ebia Friday yes mo nsha atade white na san ko won se ade no read yes mo nsha atade white san kofa nso ko read no on tia se nti o se sa Sunday ni yes mo mbobo but ade no se mo nsha atade white enti so okasa mo mbobo a eno na pache sa akwa no nti Arabic na se demo wo se mo nsha atade white na wasa aka se atade white na mo nsha na ade nti no se mo nsha na pache se nipa no tia se but obisa mo question
ono ne de na pa kire se omo se omo nsha atade white na atade white no omo hye na enye
anti so no wa kan wa tia se no se
opinion omo no
ba be che de tia white ye
hu hia so be ka se ngo si Arabic
so che de tia atade white ne ya se ja san kofa de no ne ya tieu eno ane se so adwuma ne se obe che de ntia white ne ye na fe ye te wase a ne ya forget san kofa ne ya be fa white
boss ene na ye ka no hwe omo a ya kire hwe san kire yi nyina no ya kire sa books no ho and the scholars say yes hwe obi te say me ma me nka asem ba ko kire obi te say me o me kramoni ba me ne san kofa nama say san kofa say obeji Islam edi a me ntimi mfa no nhye Islam me du no be ko scholar ho what you say enti no wo yesa na ye was some certain Muslim mbinu mo ba ha e be ka kire o say oh ni awo ya na de ewe enti bibia wo de made the scholars wo benya more clarification
scholars no more scholars nyom na translate Quran enye scholars na translate from Arabic to English ayeka o say yen san question no enye scholars na
translate ma men ka kire o hwe literature
enye scholars na translate
English enya ba
scholars na o say yen ko bon question no
ma men ka san ba ko kire o ma kire literature books enye o ma na mo kire English books no
enye scholars na kase enye omo a yebusa simple question na de won baby I say
enye say me kase no ma say bi na me ka kire
enye scholars in the translate here
wako school and why English the way obi o the literature
na ku pon kotokoli ni
bisa question when to
ya na ku pon kotokoli ni no ko ba kumbre mi Arabic ya ku pon no sebi Allah no sebi o onim nyasa che mi nipa
na me bo kotokoli ni
mi kotokoli ni ba o me ba ti kotokoli kasa na me ka me ho asama che me ba na ma ka asam nagu ayi nkran kasam se me ba nko sua nkran kasa ansa na ba beti ayi na me ba ne tikotokoli no me so me tikotokoli na me nka me ho asam nche me ba no kotokoli mi ala eni to me se odi kasa ne ho asam bebre e wo ya kasa kasam ani se ko se obi kasa ansa na matim obo ade na obo me ho asam a nyansa be ne wo
ena o nipa na wo se ye kan se nyame na obo kotokoli ena odi kasa no ba ene on huma na odi ba no odi ba gan mu no ofo so se wo no kokan ade no wo gan mu
asma me kam si nyansa be ne wom se wo ye kotokoli
nyansa wo because there is no compulsion one for so
wow so
Debe on force where
by force yes nyansa be no answer one force
banks force say koye we wo de jai ni ono kan wo gan mo wo de jai na de ma no
ma say na isam ye wo yetumo ya sumbia ya jatuo because you won't say
boss we jatu I mean catch you Islam of mo ye lucky and dan krobo
but I answer we now
some kind of stuff in here
Muslim platforms here discuss topic about Islam here kind Quran want to be a teacher Quran o be your argument who you
sanko me ba membuza banks asemba ko ka bibi say ade no English say you try no English literature wo kind of try won ti ase yeah say say no kan ye
Yeah.
Now, this is the case that we are talking about. Adia Obia one school da and this information at all. Muhammad one school da. It you are telling me, say, yeah, nay, no sabi ebia yako school, and ibia ba yako school room, pepenso ye do dre. Obia ono one see classroom da. I tried that to yeah, kaya yen tiase.
Semo.
So, and another thing, how can I mean tiase when they say, we see, so be what down for we percent obey cramonia. What the neighbor call scholar ho. See, this is the problem I have with religion. The fact is that independently, why wouldn't you mean seeking the knowledge to be yourself? But I said, will be and it can be chair when I say Zubin a church or can be ansana. Oh, the Nippon also already was straight and no answer. Why no
scholars is so imagine your pet. Scholars no so imagine your pet.
Because also our castle will be sent
make sense. What one who you so imagine say and then share.
I'm Mr. the money no money.
I mean go see me nyame no why should I learn about my creator? Why should I learn about my creator from somebody else?
Banks Kasamai.
Banks no.
Mama, near what kind of escape me?
Na banks e ka say be say or say sanko fancy Arabic.
My way mpokra just or san bosso. Once or kasan my di obi kasan yenye din on
na sanko fa.
Okay, the my san kan be mo kan bibi say wo sasem no say dey trend no so wo fa na tra won't ase. So because a literature, so what I say, you're training in literature form, what kind of say I want to say, and I'm asking say, it is said baby and be a drew ya nipako school, yehuna ye. Not sabi Muhammad, peace be upon him, or no one school da. Adia or no treto. Are you saying say, yeah, these modern people, ya school, ya kind idea na. So no necessarily kusiki another translation be as I say.
Nyame shira odi peace be upon him cry the account kawama my page me chama why nyame shira why
respecting the ho what I say
oh boss man
respect there no problem respect there no me fashion so man on tia we nya me fashion so man Mohammed o hwan we nipa to say wa dey ntino so this are me so
boss onya nipa to say wo onya nipa to say
onyo bia
na wo Ghana ho no ma enu anu ya onu ntimi ni question na no ultimi ni question na no ya ma o ma ba so no Kodua mesra o ma feedback enu ntina me mute no wa mesra wa mute o duru sa o kasa na wa mute no ama me why na ma feedback
Sangova person me be send the question.
Gideon ubu sa the question na wo be kan no onyi ano
We dey on one.
Gideon we say the question no
first one ano ebisa no mani first one ano
okay asem bi say
ebisa no mani first one ano
okay
there be first one share simple. What the mammy and a summarize everything. One will say, yeah, wa haya. Yeah, saw internet and a woman say, you see, dear. And none the crane better. Obi or by this time or juma. But Obia on one who saw or your scholar. And now or your preacher. By this time, no, yeah, you could tell we are now your juma or no, see, dear. Ono agusu ye we nentam e oni ni nyame hu ntin wo na wo ye different thing you cannot be equal with him knowledge na obenya na it cannot be like
entity say you cannot be like Sankofa because who what that na me sua de enti you cannot be like Sankofa
ba cho ni me cha na say wo sua me ti wasi o ba ni me di ka hu na say
banso
Sankofa
Oguman na
woni wo na say
Banso wo.
Oh, de ma me sanko fa de.
Banso wo ho.
Ah me wo ha.
Banso wo ho.
Me wo ha. Oh ma me sanko fa.
Nyabotre nye sanko fa so nyabotre. Ya ye twehie ye doson.
Yeah.
Me question bia no ona le
Nyabotre ye doson. Ya ba say ye ba be sua de say bi obi a na to ni ita. Oh, I master nyabotre ma. Banks.
Mastermind abotre ma hu se wo hiti abotre.
Yati bebre. Yati nsem bebre sabe ye nyini no. Yati se o Ghana kra ni India ko bobo ma India share 101. Ama de o share Ghana na go no kwa ball no da ne da san. Emo bobo no ma share no kra ne 9 homan. Ono na da milo konkura ho. But then ya research me aba be hu se nya no kreda. Say Ghana ni India bo match bi ma. Scotland bi ba mu da ko FIFA website anya no kre sa da.
Yeah.
Enti ye nyini we cannot just consume things. I will see a decipher in your mahodo. A bisa questions any honkeka ho. Enti the mere assumption of obi a literature kind things fall apart by the great Chini Acheba. Makai ye will see Makai ancestral sacrifice. I don't need to be a literature student as an boss. And the Goma ye di say. The Sanko Father beto so nyina. Oh no say we say the expert abotre
ma o mama no nsi ansa mesere mo.
Mami ye opanyi you ka say ye tie bia.
O mama me pa chofo anu si na yenko obi fufuro so why.
Mami wie. One after the other na nye there. The Sanko Father ba ye ya waba be kotu aya hodo medisi waba be kotu aya hodo oni on keka ho nyina no so ufi so sanko ofa ni hunu mu oni nti ase wona we malama ho nyina egu mu
network
mama rio eti ba to aso
we
mama network ni when
ni na no
na asema o kan ye na asema na o kan ya wuyi na no
o de bi o say ofa ne say Ghana anyway ebo be 101 and I said the be
okay wo answer wo de be ma na fama no
wo ho omo 101 and the be won say sa we no ye nyina e wo ya adwemu ama ye share Ghana no ba generation we na yetimi esua ade and I say ya ye ho research na ya ko hu no and ye hu say ye kan say sa ade na ye sa
sana sanko fa men so ma ye research am hu say
ko wo de me problem
Mohammed ya confirm say wonya masinda ye approve no ntina se bia wo kan ya na ye claim na wo meki say ya approve no
tankofa ma men ka wo issue no wo say na wo time na wo ye we no Banka say issue na even near me person unti ase ne na say
Sankofa doesn't need anybody to come and point at his issue. And only the Sankofa the time we dey be suade o after obi ba be point to issue. Who are you to point out to be issue? Again, after now be a point only who na wo issue. Go work on yourself.
Obi anya obi a o.
The bottom now be point to be issue. Who are you to point out to be
you can drop and call on Allah.
And no man
drop and call on Allah.
Masa, so many way to me na no me imam ni ma.
The topic ni say na emwa obi a. Me pa cho are you willing why you willing say obe me ya court aya no so na wa tire mu se ne ye wo sua Arabic ni nti wo ti ase ana.
Obi sa me ana say
I me say said ye be ya obi a wo so bia no beti nkomo na ye di na se. Why you willing say yenko aya ni mu na kenkan Arabic ni na tire ye mu ni ye say the English translation odi atro na wo kan kwara.
Oh, my already, but I say we read the whole way surah now. I just say, ultimate pick points.
Okay.
I just say,
okay.
Ultimate pick sentence ba ku bi say chira wadwin.
Me pato mebo abusia fo munti o.
Sana ko fa asenga kra me pesa me kachira ansa na masifom.
Okay.
Okay.
Request ne me yama no. Because Surah to Jinn from 1 to 25. 1 to 25 and so the menya mera na makaya man. na me na kai bibi ana wa chire mama ye nti wo de kasa de opese
o se krebosom no onye force se obi nsoma na ase ne seni duro na anye no kore me tamam were mi wosire mai bi o fam ye ni pemienu o fa ye man ekotena ne nchen na ye adwuma wo ni ho o ka kire se anan se ye nye kremoni nti ne cap a onu ma no o ma ye no ma no fi se ye wi nkraman ye wi mprako enti no se ye sala na ye nyina na betima atana ye sa pa on ti ase
ena mo try ana se mo ko
force ye ma ye frɛ
mo try ana se mo ko ye
bra asam na
ono no fa ko ye ono aka ni ye kan
asam na o kan de ye nyina ye nim sa enkremo
so na mo ne condition
ye shapa o ko tana nchen o se wo no onye
by force enti sa o masam de
o onye kremoni o ma onnom ne ka ono so onye sala mu nyina mu ndidi mom enti mu onye sala de mu nyina mu yire unidi mom ibi wo ye aduane kwa pa waka chete
onye kremoni
boss enya force wa ma on condition
yes na wo say wo
ade wo for bie kwa
enya force ye kola be papa mo wo amala mo ayi makaranta fo no wo aye bo makaranta ko zo ko aye bo makaranta wo ni bo aye bo ye na wo mo aye ba wo ta wo ni bo aye wo school
oni mo bo
aye shapa dodo na ye nche bi o ha amfa o tindi ni pe ko tra
ya school aye fi about that be na stop here
what's that
school aye hwe ma wo ho no da be na ejae
makaranta na ebo mu na nya by force ada
makaranta no ya bu ana school ya mo
banks bibia ya beka chawo se bibia ya beka chawo se the one say ya say basi and say one say ya say basi
you cannot be smart here
your friends the banks bibia hyehyɛ da ho se one say ya say basi so one say ya wontimi nye se bibia san hyehyɛ no ho bia ɛyɛ hye
no se sani pe kro na yere man na meka no o de amanfo bebre koye o hyebe nyina ma be yesala o hyebe nyina de ba kene ne nche onye kremoni bia no be
boss condition ya ma me be to am yesrem ni o ye nyina ayefem ukona condition ya ma na o ejuma
abusuafo mo sanko fanko kan yi no ya sa no kremoni ne ya fa no de na nko kan no
condition na uko na what
kona du sa me ko kan me se me ko me ko ka kro odi wona de se won de wati se na me school se na ka eno ana wa anya na ya so ko be se ni pe ko bi bi de se Sango fam na wo cho. Mbam cho disapo e buzapo mbam. Why? Feedback. Why? E buzapo me pa cho e kasa ne doso. Sango fam pa cho unipe enya no nkwa na onkremoni a o show sabri se ono nkwa na obegina ne ya kasa ebise na asam bebre a emboa ina ye pese esua de sankofa ne wo kire no
wo de esua sankofa memboa nde de wa ya da de pa nya me nhira
komutru wo ne wo de komutru ya kremosum no ye ntiase no me ye ntiase si atiase a be hu kwa be fa so a ye hia mo abonti a ye no
so won tiase wo Ghana komalam ho obechire na sanko
Abraham no nkwa
ebi wo sanko to me the hadith
obi se opese wo hu no question no na o answer question no so what am pacho swala send a request na me pick o na bra na me fa question na ye Quran aya na ye be kan na wa be ya no ti send a request
okay mama see na what for the
person bank my bank is fem na no man say
o
da bi me ka me person form na
we make it
mama
just occupy space
Ghana
your
friends so wala send a request na bra wa ye twa why
Ebi ni swala.
Obenya ne simple kwa. Ni ono kura we me sandu invite peke why. Ya kukodo na peke na sanko fa menkum nipa. Menchi nipa why. Aha.
Swala branda ndede sanko fa ne nkrofo no omo ya papa. Nda ya.
Me pacho swala oti yanka.
Yeah, me too come.
Me pacho, was Muhammad a messenger of Allah?
Aye.
Okay.
1000%.
Okay, thank you. Yawa assembly ewa Quran surah 72. That is surah to Jinni. Okay. Ayat number 25 to Memphis say yanka 25 26 and I yanka why? And I am for the 27 ebe kan. Enti pacho so be kaya mami o se men so men kaya o mami why?
Ah. Uno usi inti busa question person who be
pacho mami kai. Enti nya botre mami kai. Osi say I did not know what you have promised is near or if my Lord will grant for it a long period. Okay. Enti yabebu sa Muhammad question. Ena omaba Muhammad say Revelation and insa akane say on kantre omo bebu sa ne question say boshe na yahye wo mo no se boshe no aben ana say nyame no e de emere ni bi beka ho. Okay. Let's say obetwe boshe na ko chiri. Verse number 26. He is knower of the unseen. Nyameno on the nim ahintasem. Okay. And he does not disclose his knowledge of unseen to anyone. And na hintasem hunimudiano. On fan on nine dinchire obia. Yankoi. Verse number 27. I want to make point now. 27 was say except. And to on nine dinchire obia just say except whom he has approved of messengers, and indeed he sent before each messenger and behind him observers. Enti Allah no anase nyame no enkrofo ni busa ne ho asem no omope nyame ni tirimopo no ne hi ntasem no eye nimude wono Allah no nimude no ona na di nkire obi a gisede ono Allah no ayi no wa komhyefuo ni mu ono ena odai ni trimopo di de kire no enti yebisa Muhammad no was he a messenger that was being approved or he was just making claims.
Yeah, so me too question me too we no pacho utie mi
me pacho yete on kapa yete o versucht zu verstehen in welcher Lage ich mich befinde. I'm so nyako I don't know. Ich stehe unter großem Stress. Warum machst du dir denn so viel? Enti banz wo no komo na yedi no en komo na yedi ni nyina no Muhammad no ya ba wo nche ya babu sa asem a wa me yate ase say you don't know the unseen.
One kase he doesn't know.
One kase unseen no. One only see onim eye dia onim eye nyame ne nko na nim unseen ana abrofo na ye kan ne so wan te ase ana advance.
Tie so esa issue we a wo ye we ni na esem.
Papa twi ni bra.
Hwe
Danko pa waso wan kasa simple question Allah de Muhammad kan no wa kan che oh wan kasa o kan say simple
Papa twi ni bra na bra fu kwampo antina ko kai Quran ko kai Arabic
to say wa ko doctor ho e na wo bisa doctor because your operation be cancer be ayeyi hello
mo de yema wa asambisa oba wa Quran mo a na wo de normal lifestyle we
the person want to say just a layman oba
ma Quran nchache ma se yenti asiye
na don't yi cancer ma no wo say bisa ne say wo say cancer no ye cancer na e wo ho e be san ba na say man na de say the same thing omo bisa ne say ye kan so omo problem no e be san ba na say nsama ana say ben ana say men na nipa no explain it kire o say nyame ono no wotumi oyi ne ye kan say unseen ade a maybe ewu enim no ma ade others eno nkire say ono no onye prophet ana say onye we
na say point ne say o say nyame no ahintasem no o nipa bi a wayi o masi ho ndo
o nipa bi a
kire wo mo ena mo nipa nyame yi masi ho
Intasem no.
Banks brofo no wante ma menka itwi no. Wante brofo ya woden ma menka itwi no why? Brofo ya woden why ma menka itwi no.
Ze brofo no kra ye better kra sin twi no.
Che.
Brofo na je say wonte twi wonte brofo Arabic nso so a wontu me ka ye say ye de ne wodi.
O ka le kun ka san tre ne enfa
Arabic nso a wontu me ka ye de ne wodi ngobo.
Yi Arabic na menka menkyere wase.
Enti enie ene da so we enko ba bia why?
Kan Arabic na men yi wase.
Me pa
Arabic say we say bi o ka.
Arabic no ene ya translate di abeto wo. Enti wo kai Arabic na me we translation ne ya akora.
Na me make.
Ma me ka Arabic no.
Martin ya wo kana se me wa ha me hu Arabic.
Masakan.
O da me
Masakan Arabic. Masakan Arabic.
Kan Arabic na me.
We sakofa. Fire no man no na ngugu no on phones no on kan. So
Mastermind man ha wo ho.
Enya sama me ha me ho. Una wo kita ade
no. Oba be joke keke. He just a joker.
Surat al-Jinn. Enya we ba ko. Ono wa piki se number hiu. Ena de bende ena o ka ho asem.
Enti wo chichim.
Wo start
Oba ye na ka wo time so be chichim.
Wo start free verse number 1 kwa wa say asem no. Because Surat al-Jinn no. Surat al-Jinn no kan free verse number 1 ya. One here and some of Ube Kukurabahana. One Kasan Ube Jan Samon and some men make Kukuraba. Up be a Quran on a chassis. Soon as you didn't make Kukuraba.
Ogita Quran.
I am 30 good me not starting free. Verse 1 of Ambra, see 25 for no. O can be an watch him. Anyway, so
Quran.
Never have in Kuta Quran.
That's our smartphone.
Ose phone na kasa phone na menene ya kasa woso
je girl ne dia o girlfriend na o show nchen na Quran say mu koya ya mo machi ma
enya me girlfriend me wife
je wife phone
so
and wife ni phone
that's me a bit than a handy game
so Bansi asema o
amari ya bashi phone ta bashi phone ta na use
pan say enyoma
na so egugu woni abu ba mu
there be German to the German
German hack why not German
Bansi you say what's sankofa sura
kremoni akọ German haram
wa pick baby e no de ba ji fans enti wo wa king kind sa sura to gin na baby a contradict the sankofa ka na fa bra ha na be chechem na nyina ye ntie na nya simple na fi wa se mi chikofa ya obeza wuchire wo ye wo betu afo wa ha ya unim wo mu na chese Muhammad no ye messenger ya friend na o te hinta sem the unseen no fabra be chire nyina mu ha ne nyina ye hu ya se ben you am not
mo me enka twi ni se komsheni ka se ne de menim se de ya hwehwe mo ho bɔ no aben ana se miwura ala de behye ebere tenten nyankopon no me mpese me de behye ontina me de ala because ala anye nyankopon ti me hunu ba bia twa nyankopon bia na ma ye na ala eya me tan kra se me yisu se nyankopon de ama ala
no da kasaya ode nyehwe Mrs. Ayana ya me den
verse number 20 is was say ahintasem mu ni mudefo nyame onna ahintasem edi inkyere obiara okay verse number 27 no enie jise osumani a wayi no nokora se oma awemfo di nanim ni nachi enti se twi ne kora na sa ya ne clear okay di osomafo a sa nyame no aye den eyi no ena ono nyame ne dai na hi ntasema di kire no enti Muhammad no nyame be na yi no se nyame we eyi Muhammad dia na se eye the same Allah dia eni nyame be na Muhammad ye ne somafo na nyame be na yi no.
Now we have beautiful analysis of literature and why scholar be biem na uhia
beautiful
scholar be biem na uhia so me tell literature mu
any policy we no wonim ehintasem no na ehintasem no nyame ne dai na di kire obi a wono nyame na yi ni se somafo Muhammad insu make claim say wo ye nyame ne somafo edru say ye bisa question afa dia wo be dane wono aka kire say wono wonim because asomafo no nka hu ntinya dia wo be hu This is simple analogy. When we got them say this is because Arabic and San Matthias as we as and I'm
Kofa
going
yen kosua Arabic bia, yen kosua Arabic bia.
I think so.
Yeah.
She ni cry clear at English no cry. So
what you say? Eh, clear. Enti Muhammad nan kasa no. Isi da say nyame no na nyame na osom wo mo no nye baako. Okay? And now say now he is trying to say oye messenger no. Eye just claim na wo make it. Because nyame no a wo se wo ya the messenger no. Ye bisa wo de chana soma for there na wo no ye hwan.
Eti sankofa ati se me yeshu shine. Na mabasa me be polish mpaboa. Na ase mpaboa no ebi ateme mpam ma. Na makasa mpaboa we de agi se shoemaker fo na betima pam o. Na se me yeshu shine keke mintimi mpam.
Thank you.
Simple literature be na chenwe na office trainer so
who say we so confirm what na make can say and who here say ukodi obi achi na wa kire wo because
Dabi
na wonim twi ni kan ya wo be kan when your message no clearly but ukodi
Ken me no ya 100% anytime I just say Yankopon say the fact say it's a say ukọ na obi edi wo no krom kasa wo te ase e kire wo say nyambe bi ese nkwan limit nyame ne kese yo. So ukosua no ho asem afiri nipa foforo na wa abira nipa no so betima corrupt asem no.
Yes.
Na ase bi kwa asem na no betima afom keke. Kura na asem na enye so wo sheda o na no kura na fom keke. Enti die enti na ye ti we say your heartbeat and you be na regulate your blood and you be na regulate day and night and you be na regulate sunflower and you be na regulate seasons ade bia ye natural bia nye you be na regulate ade nipa regulate no nipa na invent here.
Yeah.
Anything that is natural to this planet no nipa regulate enti e ban se na nyame asem nipa ko regulate no ache ho na scholars no kwa no omo agree nti scholar ho na menko de he ho na ye papa be jinaze ko scholars wa ko fa mo to aso na me de nchele
what you say enti Muhammad ne de mi na American Muslims we ye nyina ye Ghana for mentan obi a o eye nkremo sumo no a efra modi no na mi tin nkremo sumo no ho ya o enu nti na times mitimi kasa na wan hwe ni ya obekasa bi di watemo no because asum na fra money and as the so called scholars and sheikhs na wo di money no abere worship one to extend say wo mama kwan po e ma mo ankasa mo nko kan Quran by myself Muslim be my platform we say so can say meti Quran na say go and ask scholars. Go and ask for scholars. Because you have free scholars. You me back because you have free scholars.
I thought it's no sheikhs no malam. Don't be kind of final. When you the Quran no prayer count.
Dabi.
About the omu ni panic catch one and 2 million woman name when you the actual woman.
Yankofa, nti se no we educate Ghana for anase one anomo na we educate.
When that question we say is any relevant
Ghana for oh
masa any relevant
say wa mo akasa won se makasa
no any relevant if on na
yenya no abotre me pa to ankomo so na ye
who educate
Ghana for religion oba be defend no be busa so that ko ba mama nka se me hwe sa de na nkramofo ba on be say empeni omo say enkrofo
nixas ya mo akwa ba
aya na nkrofo bi time me ki say hwe obeki statement say Abraham krade na obeye e chen wudie ana nkrofo omo so chen omo yes scholars e chen omo nima omo so omo PhD omo nima de chen asa mama nka na oba ye ma platform we man ka fe na ya say nkrofo omo nimu de chen krade aye hwe mama nka se me kiro sad na omo ka na nya no woni bibi
o de
me so no
ya brainwash
o mama nka say me wi me kasa
na Muslims so mo wo ho no kro mo
mama nka ma asem we o de mama nka ma asem wi anon so aba be ka o de no mama nka ma asem hwe eye me ye wo mitum otias ye di twa me furuma enti eye nchechire bi say na asankofa mo wo ye na omo se enkohwe ene na twe me free so ene bi ma nyima me koye research na me say
just general da anka
but shade bi sankofa me won kwala for right sekman frim ana me da wo mu a ana na sane na misiye ni gidigidi no sa bren ka me ma for no ko mu nyina ye bi ba me frim no me ma for na frim enya
boss
akra
wonya kremoni ya wo hwe
oh me sin na me ye
Islam ya wo una
be ka je
say
say
kremoni
sa o obi free man na ahye obo sa
o ahye wana
me nya kremoni obi a me maami a wa me wu na mitimi sie no eso ma me maami wu a mitimi sie na say me bo pa
Tabe say mo a common do am
crab Islam na wo de na wo be ya me bi
so the problem ben
de o kire wo si me
na bas we nye ni
ko family mi di pa di say du
mi di pa ka so bia ye ba wunu bia ye kremoni wa ka so bia
ya wunu bia na ye kremoni o
wa no ba ka so bia ye kremoni bia ye kremoni ku so
mo da ka sa we be
ya ka se di bibi twa wa furu ma ase en sen me ye kremoni me e dey na pese hu me nka sha me nya e dey na pese me nya ma hu
so na me he na e kire se wo ye kremoni
o say
o he na e kire se wo ye kremoni
me he na kire se na ba kire se me di
Obia ye kasa ye fatia just common way kura wuntimi nye.
Menya fatia, menya tell me ntimi ye fatia. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Enye dia ye di ato ana bibia na
alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Rahman.
Oh, wo se menya fatia me aso hwehwe. Now asante no aden.
O say wo de ye.
E kamina me kamina me asantini no. E kamita krama me nka se obi e ka obi tini ba atoto na kyere no. Fatia na me ya no ko so ngole ko hwe imam fo no obi a ye fatia nya obi ane ne accent o de o ye kan ye timi kan English to British ni da ye wa accent usi obi akasa wa accent e to baka nyam se hwe enti na me se Allah no so onim se mi ntimi recite Arabic no e ma ne nye se ne eti a ada na me ye kotokoli no ode na asam obre me wo kasa mi ntimi nkam nya sabe no wo e ma mi hiti kura wa ha se mi o fatia ne ye hwe
Ose
o ye fatia no
onye fatia o ye fatia mesini wo fom enye fatia enti ne ye ba ye Quran da so no wan ma se wo na ye di na koso a onye fatia bia ye ni
na the way jam was na menya ne mekan
reciting fatia no doesn't program
ye wo for omunya nka wo but obetima recite fatia because what
na me ka kire hwe enye dia e bata wo enye je na me bia wo ha 5 pillars o ye sa de we na wo ye kremoni o
na 5 pillars no ni nyina
na Saudi Arabia okura na wo nya 5 pillars mu ba ko mpokura na wo nya kremoni
na me
ye kremo
ye ka se no obi ye bibi waja ya kwa won tichia na mon ka no ni krom ka santre no ma ho na ti Germany
wana adam ye Germany Maka Joseph ye Germany.
Na we na me se na me ye na ma jai wo so se de na me ye se me nya me kan me ye de no hu. Ai se me de me ID card be kire wala.
Nkomodi ye ya wonte twi wonte brofo Arabic nso a wonte nti ne nkomodi ye.
Meka jama mano wazi wala kaput. Wala kaput.
Kaput la me na me ye bi na mafrim.
We jai. Aso we jai wa wonte aso we jai. Nti aso nya wo mu nti we jai.
Ade ba kwa Islam no e ma me sa me anti asma na me ka o twa ma no okay me free mu no ama me ma for no obi anso nya bi akra anum no me pe no enam sa mu teachings we ni nti no akra anum afrim enti yan san fa multiply nipa dodo a enam sa teachings we wa bra ne yen wo ye no omu frim yeso ye bre omu frim yeso ye chi omu ba be frim esum no lusu nipa
onkola na
enti se o tna ka se teachings we enko baby a sabi o sabi se teachings we manipa ba ko pekura free mu a ala lu problem on
question na maybe sao master onkola wo de twa omofuruma
o say
wo de twa omofuruma onkola no
me de twa ba ko furum me de twa ba ko furuma
sa enti o ye kremoni ana onye kremoni
na me film na say me film no obu say me na say teaching say enye
Muslim
o say
enye edi enye wo papa
me say na me kremoni o pese uhu se me kremoni abusa me questions a e be ma me ya no se na me kremoni ha
enye tribe a wo be film enye ye
masa enye tribe ase me say akwa we kra me say na me ye bia me practice Islam me ye fasting my shahada my tuba my fasting me zakat okay ana meka na mi nyanko ba sabre kura de nka manja nka makọ meka na ba
basa ene na ye ka no wo mu kura nka meka no kra ye ma wonko Wasa maame ka asem ba ko ebi na wo kan sesi ano se wo so wo ye tuba nti amfa ntwa ofuruma.
No. Na say the travel
Wo
from
se wo aya monja atro di o. Wo se yamfa ntwa ofuruma. Ade a maybe na wonni mu na afi de wakowura mu na later on no wo benya adwen we bo a hwe.
Mami Musa question. So you the travel from and say you to meboa.
Yeah.
Okay. Nti you to na ujaya because ebia na some no mpe.
Boss wo so ye tuba wo kan sesi a wo tuba.
Me say me busa question. Who nim say na sisua ade meboa. Me say me busa question. Nti wo be me busa question na
no bisa me wie.
Enti say ujai na akire wo sa wa adwen say wo sa ba wo be tuba na wonye.
Say
on show.
Say who Islam. Na upie Islam. Na wo saba. Obeye tuba. De hwe ma men kasa.
Yeah, chen wa ansam ya wie enchirem chen wa ansam ya wie enchire tie. Matie wo de mate.
Yo ko so ngo na ye wo be bia omunya sala. Wo so parent omunya
wa ansam ya wie. Enti mimi de na me ka ye say you
ko be bi ko ye di ko nyama na oni mu dada.
Nyabutre mim de tia say ye di nkoma ye di nkoma
o kasa say you
ye di nkoma
for them me birthday bounce no
ban de tia me power say
I me ba na we say so that the wire there
ban na ade tia power say akade ni padudu still ujina tie usi ye di nkoma ye wo details nkoma no ikwa akire no ebi abuza say bra dey say frame kwaku but me di ankasa ho ye more than kwaku no nti say akire ukohu me di ankasa no nche se me twa wo ntro se me di kwaku tie enti nkoma di mu no ye wota ma ye ko details
mastermind me ba Muslim se na mo down wa ma no den no space da ho mo nsa ne request na mo mra why ma no den na mo down no a nkwase ya comment na mo twetwe no bebo udini wo bedwam na yehunu sa wo ye bema bra na bebo udin wo bedwam na yehunu sa wo ye bema send a request space wo ne yemfa to aso abema
yeah enti bans ya wo tum na wo frim na kire wo sa ko se medin kwase asem wo sa aba na ye utuba na wo ya se edrube udin komo wa bonten a enya afa na ko chechem se ya wo mitum na me frim na me sa ba ye tuba wo betima kan simple se ya wo mitum eye nkomodie. But when there's the need to explain to details, and am I explaining no? And then no interest me di tro. What I say? Many tro me di away. Ti wo bibi abet maka.
Tuba na ase ne sen.
Tuba is that said here. Nka Christopher beka se yabo asu. Se obi a onye nkramoni. Ba abeji nkramu na tum. Na wakọ malam a me fa se imam ho. Na imam no ma na ye shahada.
Ono no oni mo
zero la ilaha illallah muhammadur rasulullah no ajetum say allah ya ba ko pe na komsheni muhammad ene ye nsumafo eno anu aye tuba wie ohu san nyesa
o esa
na usi minye kramo bu some questions get na minye kramo nya be ka de ahwa me hoire na ade no kra me ye na mafrim na
we ba okay we frim a wo nya kramo ni bio
na sasa na me ka akwa won titi am
Entini ye ka Islam and I say Cremonia the time we practice
ya ayyuhallazina amanu let those who have ears to hear me say na me ye I was o grammar so nye na me say na me ye bia na mafrim
ba say wonya bi
da bi me de den
uti wonya lucky no unti we dey forget you say wonya Cremonia
like of amoto aso ba me
King Dave me pato me to home and why
yes uncle fa
you don't take Facebook every time come surgu kwa kumoba ne ponchi a na say sikanity
King Dave me pato etie wa boko de
nyame adomo na so yi
boko fa
Major so etie Mr. Barnes na I say nkomo na ye di no Mr. Barnes no pese amenya Muslim but I say once a year na yesia because esomo de obi nim de ebeto
me pato o mi to Dave mama why o Dave me pato o mi to why King Dave o mi to
yeah
I said,
Na my
as I feel.
okay. My very interested in conversation, but Bans and somehow okay can answer me better me back platform. So now be some questions.
Now, me patch it you.
Yeah. Na be say me bisa Mr. Barnes say esom no yen Ghanaians near the some ne buy and I say esom no bi na de brain na amanfo ani agye ho mo so because time and on mastermind yeah front and back front I say or person or my mastermind see say akwa say tribe no na be mo ye hu say who ye true Muslim and I say we ye true Muslim
Debi o.
because minimum bia no Mr. Barnes where once on come now I don't know say one kasa wutie wo ho a ye tie wo pa o once you
na say minimum say nkofo wa se
I say yeah but I say oh
me de me kama
nyabotre uti nyabotre ade na yesu ya no eye Quran ene ye gina so de aka enye ya adwene ne ye ka ho once say nka Quran ni ho no ma kan komo bia ne ho bia mu basanko fa asem a wo ka bia no ode Quran no na e ka nensem nti sɛ wo so obi bi na sɛ onti ase a wo sa wo de Quran ne ba ne ka se ye gina de wo ye tirimu de a obi o wo so bia wo na adwena nkɔbɛka but ne ma nkomo ne ye de a esa ma eboa yen sɛ ye benya bibi aba bi afiri yen komodi a ye di mu no eye Quran na sanko fa quote na ode ka na asem but from say me join platform ya na say me join komodi a ye di me hu sɛ de sanko fa kan okra watumi de bibi aba abeka say sanko fa o kan say but yakokan other part of the Quran na say na Muhammad so sa kan won tinkian compare ni me no we ba me hu bibi sa from all side but as anytime bia obi so kan dia wo pese we use ne ewunim go wutirimu enye de ewunim o Quran ni mo because nkomodie ni na anya de ewunim o Quran ni mo eye ne ewususu se e na ususu se so ye fa ni nkomo so because mastermind e build a point be but as na point ne kwa say mastermind em free tribe bi mu say the next onye true Muslim
no de men kasa ankyere no me see
entina make say wuntie wo ho no
debi mankasa aha
na mpacho kan say
wo hu ne wo kan points na wo masese no very good the issue na wo mu no na say wo hu sankofa bebi a waka Quran no enye we enye just one page and I say one surah pe Tankofa me ne na ankasa no e wo full program me ne no ye be ya appointment last wa ma me sa we angebot no me say angebot ye kan say ye kan o se me petam na ye ma ye ho na ye mbra nti that very day no me de Quran no beba o koti a onti ase na ma koti si ade ase nti eno ne ye me ne no ntima asem
okay
ba we no
me ba Mr. Barnes
wow, odi amame nkasa se waka won se wakasa ma edin.
Yeah, me too.
Go to Quran, me kwa kofa a whole Quran. Maybe ni onu we ye pie no na me yi se aha na ya akoko. Program ye nyina ye nya we wo. Wo bet ni odi ni nti ase no. Ni nti ase na odi ade na aba we no. Ene me ka kire me kire se sa ni nti ase na oti ase no. Hwe ontimi one translation a different share one of your colleague ewa ha one say sankofa e kan we no ewo twinu mu one so otiase wo twinu o ka kire sankofa kora say twinu kora ye more clear than English intinipa o translate ya e different entina obenya majority of Muslim be ka say sankofa owo we a program a oni obi aya na the same program oye a nipa no to no fukura che nipa na nkoti enye wo so wo ne obake no ba on make sure so onya tam no onko read Arabic no so kam tip no de ma
Mr. Barnes so meet me ba kakra me ba o
pacho brem
one say o cano say o kan twi no obi say twi ne more clear than English.
Yeah.
Once a aviation, the member, once a aviation. Local dialect. Wonderful. Member, nipe bia no, local dialect. Kasa otaka. Si eka bibia wo mu a, ote ne ntem. I to say share abroad movies because of say tree near your casa into and sound could repeat and could see the any panic. But so share movie be on my to miss our back. As I could boss as some no kind of man, but so share your local movies now, Lorraine movie now, or kind now, as I say your language into. Can you be fast or be cancel teaching knows or teaching no or can what you say? So that doesn't change. That doesn't change. No crane da hono. And some as uncle for kind say even class and call can Pakistan focus and mukrampoa. It doesn't change it. Or can India focus and more? It doesn't change it. The truth is, as some no kind Muhammad Ajia to Muse. And yet on no creno as some na yakupon edema you can say messengers no. On no on can it doesn't change it whether we use 1,000 languages.
And yet it doesn't make sense. Yes, sankofa air kind. Was it Nyame or explaining? Was it Muhammad and explaining? Say Nyame or no the hintasem. And now all your prophets,
Mr. Bans, Nyabotre. Asama sankofa kan enye sankofa no na e kan akere you. Ye ni na ye ready. Me gina so ma kan asem na say nya screenshot asa ka kan biem. Enye sankofa na e kan. Quran ne say. That is what I want you to see. Quran ne say. Enye de sankofa ka o. Sankofa de wa kan akere yen. Sankofa anka na infinity mo. O kan kire yen ti. Sankofa kan ti o ka say sankofa e kan free Quran ni mo say. That is what I want you to understand say. Yeah, that is what I want you to understand, say. Mr. Barnes, that is what I want you to understand, say. Sankofa anka infinity mo. And I say, or can say bibi or Quran ni mo na say na account. We bi akire yen. Wakan amayate. And o kan wi so yanka san so ayenim ade no so akokan. Ama wasa de twi aba ania akokan. And I'm say you kind of even 1,000 different languages. It doesn't change what Quran said.
Good. Maybe so. Into patches.
That is what I want. I want you to say something about it.
Mate was it. Okay. Patches a sound of all started Sasura and Ankasa Sura Tilijin no all kind. Or start here direct no be 25 na 26. So starting from one.
One say yeah, maybe.
But all starting from one, okay?
Nah. Mr. Vance. No. Mr. Vance. No, David, Mr. Vance, Mr.
Okay.
Maybe David, oh yes, our man come on in there. Oh yes, our man come
Mr. Vance or the Vance.
Say Obi.
Mr. Vance.
Okay, Vance. Okay, sorry. Okay, me born it tough fan. Yeah, beso onyanti ase bi say. Send all can say oko kan free 24 no one kwan ko kan free first one no. Meba. Say ye besi etu kwan kwa abuchira. Wonderful. And I make say ye pesi etu kwan kwa abuchira. Ye besi etu kwan kwa abuchira. Sisi aye nim say the passport na eko. Obekwa akwaje visa. Meboa. So we are aware sir.
Come aware.
By obi a onim hu nim die bia no. Obi onim hu nim die bia no. Afi na okọ pe books bia akọ kenkan akọ say eh sa me betu kwan no ma say na e de ewo. 1 to now pesi e kan no. Sankofa wa kan.
Na me pese hu se wa kan. Se man kase wa kan o.
Na meba Bans ina msinya botre. Inti se obesa akoba kasa akokan from 1 to there no. Eno na nye nenkomo.
Me man kase ebi na wo kan se. Me nko fa
o chire se so wa obesa o chire se. No, Bans. Obesa o chire se o kan free one. Ebesi meba me Bans me nyabotre. O say Bans nyabotre. Eno no de ebetie. O de eno no ye future yi ba me chire se. O be so chese senka o shase free one ho ebc 25 for the anka ebe change say Mohammed asem na wo kan ke be different
thing sa issue na me person want ase na esa
sangofa ma obi so mbrem me na me person me hu ban sa adwene but mo obi
enya hintasem no nyina na ye de ma eno nkire say Moses onye prophet
Me bacho Helen me bacho Mans.
Yes.
In some of the person in Bissau, in the say, Kinde will be Bissau. Kinde will be Bissau in Siminim, I mean, person in Bissau,
Oh, they have
because of without without lies, you know, the no, nothing you can say. Because of Suma Kasangasa, O Bompire, Untumin Fagua Casa dialect, language, Bompire,
boss, yeah, Islam prevent two semen for dialect in Bompire. Islam, Islam, community scholars. So, forget the scholars. Bompire, no, Obian so.
Empire na all ball or can say oh yes salad na ujina ho now recite fatia now the what the aya fufra so why is
ka wo kasamu na fa wo ma bofon
obeda ka na won obeda ka na okasamu
na wo ujina unyame ni wo be bompae wo no unyame wo nima asama wo be ka
no oh yes salad anya asama obi a open na wo kan
so oh yes salad wo ebi na me ka wo say one who master, one say after the who say they are chow from. Yeah, the chow from.
Yes, Allah. Hey, what's the yes, Allah? What me can say be open?
What me?
Oh, Abba. Yes, Allah. What me can say be open? That be.
Fatia, obet me aye o kasamu e dey abon pae.
You Mate, you Mate.
Oh, sorry, I say they are chow from. One.
Oh yes, Allah. Me, what's it there now?
Me say obet me we e obet me aka fatia wo twi mu aye sala nyame beje.
Na me patra wo say obeye da hu se ne obesi aka fatia no otwi.
Wonnim no na wa akọ na ya kire o.
Mr. Bounce, yenya Sufi wa let the Sufi speak. Me patra let the Sufi speak. E bia na Sufi de o timi abo na Bounce de wo no wakoye alisun na ni awoni mo hwe. Why? Alisun na fon de to ma bon chair sum bia o wi ase. Yen hwe Sufi fo.
Ese wala o mo boy.
I let the Sufi speak. Me patra ye mo akwa ba what yenga.
Hello, good afternoon.
Me patra voice no watch it o.
The program here is very interesting. The problem is, as a bit everyone was because it's very difficult.
O voice no watch it kura emwa.
Ma phone no volume kakra maybe.
Any volume no earpiece no shame.
Bomba. The volume no 118 ho ana.
Debi o say
o master the all kind waiting and be different.
No so na minnim a say any for when say bibi.
Also over the volume I said that.
Pastor
volume.
Why is that man?
Pastor over volume who now betting the more. Yeah, no, the yeah, what had the end shame my Master, what?
Let the Sufi speak. Me pache it you.
Before Senator question be say service no wo kan
me pache o voice no watch the kura am benefit your friends viewers and kura o voice no.
Okay, my main say be message me machine na my fall back.
Okay, Mati, why?
Na master woni mo nkyere ne obey na volo no mre.
Pacho me ya iti.
Me ya iti.
O ya iti la ko ana wa bon sa. Quran na bon. Woni Quran, woni Islam, osusu woni mighty mu. Disi awode ne yenya wode.
Ba chale e komona ye di no hu amama kaya se mi se wo se obi pese odi BBC wo a on pese obetra se amana ba wo kase mama wate afi.
Thank you.
So anything else I will share the education system adana yensua de wo ye kasem adana ye de profokasa ne sua de adana ye de profokasa ne sua max adana sa no mani na adana ye mfa ye krom kasa nsua because ye krom kasa sua ye beti ase we will know who we are. They bring more understanding and they don't want us to know. So, what the back Muslim moi? I want to know person who Arabic casa rather than say what the wow casa. Ebetia seminal. That way, no uncle be dancing what was there. What is here? Because I don't know.
What change if you know?
What kind of club? Then let me go now.
So, I don't know become someone more understanding.
Ken, the Pacham Safari,
Manikasa.
I'm so when you call Judy and Twan.
And you know, say as a question Arabic and sana someone what you say, yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Ken, ana die hu ba ko ne say. One we say na ba ne ka say, obetimi de wa o kasa no. Aye sala. Na che say obetimi fatia no. Translate bra kasa. Meanwhile, almost Arabic kasa no. Untimi translating so emba kasa bia mu ma ne anything na say sign ko fa kan a almost translation on ko kan Arabic. Na ade a mentimi translating fa ba me krom kasa kusasi mu no. Me ye den there are words in Arabica. I don't have the meaning in my language. Me translate ko buzanga enye ye. For example, what we say aljanna, heaven. We don't have a word for it in my language because heaven.
Heaven ewo kasa biem. Uyo kusasi na me ma heaven wo kusasi mo.
Me pacho udi betri kasa ma heaven ye kan say.
Boss me nya twi ni.
Enti uye dey ni.
Me ya kusasi ni nti me ma no e wo we.
Fama me.
Enti say wo ntimi kan wo twi dia men ka say heaven wo kasa biem.
Boss, Mr. Kim.
Kusasi fo pro mu ni bi, o mu ni bi. Kusasi fo ni bi.
Boss, wa ka kasa bi. Wo ho. Waka issue say
Sufi me pacha what you know you bet me at one case say there
me sanko fa me pa cho ma bands na enchire we na se heaven na se wo kusasi kasa no me
kusasi fo ana kusa come entie
banks kasa
boss if waba wasi we na ye a wo de kasa na jai sa
heaven na se afina wo beti nji
me pacha wo de mo mi entie Sufi me pacha wa baba kana
ene obi jaws
me pacha mo ni mo nkomo wa na Sufi zo em se wonye ready
banks ka de na wo kanu
kin wo issue no wo ka say
yeah, the heavy of kusasi wo de ka kire wu ya no aka de
obi ba enya sa kin we no wo
masa nyanto bo ase wo de obeka
abi ye pe heavy no kusasi mu eno na ye pe
okay ebore
okay
Kim wo issue na wo mu na yese we say the entire yensua mathematics ewo ye kasamo ena geography ni de na se bibia wo ye no enya sa abrofo no omo baaye no for ewo mu se o ma ye abro ba ye languages no doso wo languages no edoso ena tribalism no obia so wo ye mentality no obia person onye dominant over the other. Waho enti no yentimi enya yesa yenya common way and enti na English no waho we don't have any option bi say ye bewe oba north ayekun oba south akanfo so ekun waho oba nkramo kra na omo wo problem ukọ water the same thing
aha de nya we area kra nti
yentimi nchire obi we enti no ya ben
when you how many languages say Italy o ma twani nyina go mu su ba ko pe and cause the fact say your doors no ha subject ha de enko ha kra ha de enko ha
kakura and no me answer kin na
duabo ye betima
I mean
common sense sisi awo ya kusasi ni me ya buzanga ni sanko fire santini but yes, yeah, Casaben is yeah,
country.
And your common sense. So that's even the beginning point.
And a tree na ye cano. Ye tree na ye can a bit to say sound cofa. Ye can a Casantino. Only Messiah no your dominant to crowd singing. Ye inferior.
That is in your opinion. Yes, me sanko me
Casa master to say. I quite for so many years.
Yes, me was at town.
Oh, but they all can it make sense. So, but at the same time, no, I didn't think I yet mean translating Kokasa BM.
Ebi te say Arab no mo buy. Mo kasa te say Arab for na efa Quran na so mo de religion no buy. Enye bibifo a. Omamba wo hu Arab ni bi wo Ghana wa colonize o say afo so say Arabic. Ana kan Quran. Enti aya mo start history no. Ye bibifo no a na yemu. Obi anforce obi say eyewe e na begin no religion no so.
Yeah, can religion as no say ya enforce from beginning na. Me say ni pass ya kan ana me person so ka say religion. Ya enforce one fast kind of grant and force from beginning. The crusaders and the wars are. Not as in no prayer. And then we do na
Bans, me say
boss.
Bese me can bibi kaka.
Ya say Muhammad omo kuntokwa a ne wofa ase Abu Talib omo a ne wofa no mo no epenekum. Wo asantini anase kroboni anase we wo kasa Muhammad in office no motime ka ntakwase kan ti say
Abubakar Qur'an na no hold you timi ko nka
Abubakar ni o ya asantini anase ana o tribe mi
going over time. Over time, no magic crash in both.
Motime ka asam ti say omuni Kristo bi anase omuni unbeliever bi na busianta kwa
Mr. Kuyaju
enti mo chire mu ano ma chire mu ye obi ne busi amu ko a na wo abefa ade no general we e ka ho asem ni say omoku unbeliever omoku de ben
na me
as the asaba
o man so na kasa be on come na wood ni different na wo different planet ana Quran na say ya ne ye kan
baby o say bi na ono
Muhammad ne na busi akwa wasi na busi akwa na wan kira mfancha ngoma me kan turantre say nyankopon bi na ese wonya enko bi wo ka me tankofa me me fa ho be
boss tie
ke fa ho be de ge fa
wo she bo ni mfim ho no be ka say wo ye nyankopon obo so no asanse
na bosom
na say ye bisa questions I will say there be adding a language
what dey bosom be ka kirem
Allah e bosom
why Allah e bosom e fi
and start up ka say the ba I just said next year but person me busa a simple question Mr.
Oh boy nyame din say
nyame be din yakufo odi nyame odi you say nyame din a wa limit na nyame odi a wa
nyame odi wu knowledge na nduru ho
na okay nyame ni din the same
nyame ni din na ya Allah
yeah so
that's it ya Allah mami musa question you see how me pass madam for no madam for pa no because yes share you din come so far we agreed here but we are vibing and it's over me fie na maku aponche di na ya aduane a me nye kramoni no aduane obetime di bia na ontime
wo ye di ani
me nye kramoni
ba wo nye kramoni a wo ye some certain way set
me starting to set like me Christoni ana
yeah wo dey bo wo ye
me nye bibia me ye nipa keke
wo ye nipa won som bosom
me some bibia like me
wo dey won som bosom ma me ka asem ba ko nchirawo
me so bet me di aduane na wontimi
wo dey ma me ka halal obi a osom bosom kwa na Islam ontimi ndi ni duane
okay ntimi ku abo a obetime di
betime di
okay
bosom
wan kun halal kwan so
anya bosom na wosom a kuma ade amedi
okay ba kon no okay say me som bosom dia wondi
mindi
okay die nti na say me som bosom a wondi
because Islam yamfa bibia embata nyame
da be say adua Matthias e na make sense Christopher so want me fa bibia nkobata ni mitie eno de me no ya adwene and it makes sense say ugidie mu no Christo ni ntimi fa bibia nkobata ni Yesu ho saa na ene obi ade no ntende me no ya adwene but me na madam fo ne no so fa say what of form sisi a me na me pija do akọ hospital eti say me suma to form a me respect wo enye Allah ene angel malaka Jibril na ba be pija me wo ban na wo be pija ma akọ hospital but see tiri ha na ekwa Allah na be judge yen but die nti na asase we so no me ne wo mienu no e bi kwa anka de wo ya ma me na nka betimi ahwe se ene me se me beka ho wo sum nti no tie maduane na wo bedi no eno no me wo di bibia koka ala ho ana
tie obo fon se si na me be pagya wa nyame na e pagya wa nyame
Matiato na ambulance abe fam na ambulance nya ko twa ambulance
nyame ena e pagya wa nyame
wo de mate me busa wo se mate me busa wo se bans adenti na maduane no undi na wo se untimi fa bibi nka ala ho wo bedi maduane na ide na wo de akoka ala ho
debi o se osum busum na osum busum me ne we have nothing in common.
Okay, pia na che say obi osum busum bia untimi no enye emfa adamfo
obi a osum busum met me have an adamfo but say ni duane
but and the word we have nothing in common bro unsante bro for him when you say you don't have anything in common with obia but you pakro ya botre o say obetima afam adamfo so ufa obi adamfo a ye onioma a wo ni pakro mo be share
boss my lecture onioma bi mo o say o
and that is untimi mfam adamfo because o say we have nothing in common west na me use o west na me say use. If we have not, when we will be na down for anything in common. Me pamocha mo am also they will be on mute no one can tell me. Can you have a friend that only need be in common? And you are not speaking.
Maybe say anyhow.
Me wa ha me wa ha no. Wo sum bosuma. We don't even have anything.
Anything I make us say obetima from madam. Me say discussion bans discussion we na e bi o ha bans tie enya me no mie no tie wo kura ogidie me so kura me gidie but atie fo tie yen e wa akira o mo do
me dia me ntimi mfa wadam fo
mo no so on say odika ka say obetumi ana esi amasa mo say wontumi enti me na ma kira wade wa ha no
me ntimi mfa wadam
okay mo enti no say ekobati say wo oman bi mu na obia wo different na esum bi utimi mfa esum bi adamfo because of no sum na me busa wo say but unim say bosom sum ni de obetimi afa adamfo on dey
ono ni opinion ono so ni laws
me ba ane kasa ane so unim so ni enti
laws na emano
ti on no opinion who use on say west I use one and me use different words nti me use the word opinion na etima ofo obi adamfo any opinion na ema rejecting crofobia because of their differences opinion ni mienu no me pamocha mo amoso opinion mark do you want an opinion that embraces everybody or you want an opinion that reject people because of who they are me busa omo so ni because am minimisa o de wo bebu ntanchia
master class and how why how
minimisa o ashada na wata mu chuku ubie mark na fire
fire dina mashada am chat
opinion and rejecting
how word opinion no kra o kan no kra won tiase
any opinion na ma wo embrace obi a de he na ye enti se me ba be ye nkramoni na me hu obi na ebia me ma me be wu ntimi sie no because we kafiri madam fu be ye aduane me ntimi ndi because ne ho nte ana we ye bosonsum ni de e na mekwa kojoin omo afa obia as one ana me join obia eti these are some of the new marketing kiti e hu say no Allah bi o ho na o se ni on the boy nyina on ntimi nkoma osum ka say ko yiwe fu eti bans why are there o question bi a o so betimi aka eti for yabusuafo wa o bibi ka o so betimi aka na onko aka say bibra na yeah, style.
Yeah, me person.
I think that's who keep us all. And now, what's it from?
Wana.
Sufi.
Maybe Sufi wa maso ana wa baso.
Oh, that's Sufi na so. That's so na.
That will see from none na you know. And then now say the volume no ha no.
That's so no ha. That's so na so.
Oh, okay.
Ya mo pese monti Islam na se a.
Dabi Islam ya ti ase e boy ni jai. Yes e ase.
Me kan fe nchire me pese me ase.
Ya remember pie also say pese ti ase.
Okay, mo pese mon wo wure mo.
Your questions are nka se bi e pese ti ase because ye nim say mo yen. Obi a o say nko busa scholar.
Na se no
ma o scholar.
Se no which means mo no ma conclude no.
na say na okay uni
na
ade ba kwa me ban ade ba kwa wo yema me a metima saba back to Islam and say wo tire ma ade a tabi on say me wo Ghana no na me say me pese me tu kwan ko bo bra wo baby
eno nti kra na wo ko Islam
tie me ba wo de tie ye ni come as brothers me sre wo me wo Ghana na me say pese me tu kwan ko bo bra wo baby die ntia because ade na me kwa akopɛ se menya no mi kurom a enka me nkɔ me kwa na se me kɔ for just tourists me kɔ hwehwɛ kurom kɛkɛ te se bia me kɔ Germany but the me pɛ no me nya entina me kɔ baby no entina me kɔ no ntiti o se sisi se me ka se me pɛ se me sumi free baby am we ba Islam a ayɛ te se de me kɔ pɛ visa no matu kɔ akɔ America se ma nkɔ America na me nya bibia me de me nya na America no me nya na Ghana etisi am me one ade a sabri me ba Islamu a menya tie me question you ade ba ko a me ba Islamu a menya the only Islamu ana sisia na mini Islamu no saa de no minya ahwere me ana me lake emfa ewu so de emmeto ko ewu so de obi ehu ye me kan sabre eti asase isu
de ewu
me pa je say sabre ya eti asase isu because me pese okoka jahannama ne aljanna asama kire me sabre ya eti asase isu yin pai tema ade a me ba Islamu a menya sankanye Islam a there's no way a menya sa no unto say my ba Islam
tie issue na ewo mu ne say kronobo say bone ana anya bone master obi a oye kronfo ene omo amoye rapist no ma de ade omo nyina no nyame enen ntrese maybe nipa no obokro ye kronfo nti no nyame embo no ho ban anase ne ope no nso nyame ma no obi a benya ne ope ba da no duru ho a ade ase ena judgment no ebeba entu wo ho wo Islam o uni Islam o wo kristosumu nyame no owo ho ma ye nyina enti no me nchira o say maybe uba Islam a you are coming to get this no
mpacho brother ban tie
Islam
brother ban ewiase
ayete inner peace ewo wiase mu bibia ansa na ubekọ wosi ma membo aljanna ne de ende ne jahannama de
me so sia metiwia me pese ye ka ti o ye ka wiase asem
no ke wonim se wiase aye wo ho ntokwa ede ben bibia rapist bibia ewo wiase no nyina nka ye nyina ye kramofo anka wiase be ede
me pacho tie me question na me busa
ye wo peace
tie me brother ban me busa a question in TikTok ye ba TikTok anasi ishia na ye di nkoma me busa question a enye by force opa yi ano open so wa create diversion wa create one cause our version of original question yi ano is allowed me busa o say me wa dan for me ana bia opese me ba Islam enkomo ne yebo ana me busa say okay me sisi ana me ni Islam no e na me lucky ni nti opese me ba me question me busa no wo se krono bo me mokro no me mokro no me cameo en jami de nko ka wie obi fufura asem yes and what say nkomo no what the mention as
o laki inner peace into by Islam
what we say sabi we dey enye una make say tia fa che Jimmy Samba ko a religion fo ne yeni me meti ho o ba kan say me inner peace me like. How were you able to reach me inner to determine whether I have inner peace or not? Me masumu jome chair mun kramofo bebre. I don't know how me ni inner peace.
Sana wo no sana wo say obi border am.
Who inner peace?
I tell say wa border am.
Who inner peace? Who inner peace?
Me wa inner peace pa.
As inner peace as you saying.
Oh, masa. O de owure mu a owura Islam a o de compare with life.
No masa dey fulani be say yeah. Tasana ya chia ne che. Jalabia ne ya sha. Inner peace. Ko zongo ko so mo inner peace a.
Master, ma men ka sam ba control.
Ka sam che me minua. Ni tie bonko.
Say uye che ubedi no kre ama wo ho pa na wo de analyze wo ho se Islam no uye na mpase wo mu pa serious se me na wo fi mu a compare our life no during that time any sisi
To me compare we na me catch na wa abeje dia na unjindi
o mejedi
and to see and I'm a better person with much inner peace and the brain power has increased and I can think like a human being not the one in the pages of a book. You see, ask me, can't tell my catch us on some person. What's mean catch your catch also on Jindi? Islam bema me peace more than the Miami to Miami.
I wouldn't. Who they are asama ma
okay. Let me brother man, let me push you to the wall. Brother man, listen. Sisi ayo almost 60 people na ehwe. Nyi ni paketo na ehwe. Magietum inner peace, magietum. Mami another one. Enka inner peace no.
Boss. Now we ask we mo na wo peace pa.
Enti de unma ni inner peace asa.
Sika na say dem.
Me say me be Islam.
For you was sika omo de ben mo wi ase mo nyina de depress omo
yi inner peace no tio e wi ase ma yeti obi o ho a kontomre oda papa dem but o inner peace na me say and inner peace no ni the only thing na menya wo Islam menya bibia bi mu ana
na boss wo peace wo peace inner peace wo mu ade na wo pa bi sika.
Okay, Mate. And he said, chain, and he said, and he said, Sebi, Obi, Bob,
Mamma, Temu, da some no my dear.
But I tell you that the Oma Catimu, that's my own, I bet that came for so much. And they say, mean to me, and on this uncle. You see, I mean, you do quoi, you make him before, and your mammy in
a peace be our life for more. And then I was happy.
Okay, maybe we are talking about peace, right? You're talking about peace, Master.
My daddy kasa
mami
that's me bisa banse asem say kwan person na nkemosum mo be in a peace and how do you determine it?
Very good question,
boss. Can I say my first example won say a shoe or home pukra na fa na wo Ghana na wo
mini Ghana but o de kasa
maybe fa na wo
Burkina Faso.
Burkina no. Uba Ghana sisi akra na omo si awo tam wo ho. Awo ewo Ghana. Hwe se ehwo ewo ho. Se abrochi na wo during summer. Na wo be fa insuonu ekuru body as how do you feel as compared to what ehwo?
You're not answering the question.
Just wait.
The whole kind of it doesn't answer the question.
Baby, it answers the question.
The point.
My main culture Islam. My main culture Islam no. Starting from the ablution. Starting from ablution and everything. I will call jina nyame ni mu kura se o bo hompae. O bompae. Inti sa wo mu a wo the feelings no kura e wo mu. The practice and I would be into no experiment. I may explain. I want to ask.
Quran has been a kind of piece of
more problem.
Because how do you determine say Kremoni be our inner peace?
Boss, and then I make sure no, and the master maybe see share okwa o their starting into na when you Kremoni into na mas made we're free in a hot weather.
Daddy, you are asking logical questions, and
he's not answering.
And he's not. He can't.
No. I'm giving you.
And he's not doing this on deliberately. That's what I said now. He's not refused. It's not like he's refusing to answer you, but that is in the level. That's how much. And to just bear with him, whatever and connoisseur, because that is on to me. You can only what you have. You can only logical question. I just want to practice answer.
Boss, make sure practical way, simple way. Maybe a simple way.
No, but because our level, I don't know. It's nothing demeaning, and actually that's your level. Because that's actually your level, though. Obisa logical question now. What did say? I just say. Obisa say, and then the chese in cremoni bia wo inner peace. Answer that
And
question.
then say nkramon because say inner peace na ye can and yes say it's just a fish shard say ni pano ne nama won't say oh peace man as only peace no. Me man a practical way. Wow.
We are kusasi ni ampa. Sini osika practical. No yem say we kusasi. Wa we be siya ho. O pe be say.
Maybe yan crank kusasi.
Ndiema jalabe.
Maybe yan crank kusasi intino.
Ndiema jalabe.
Esa wala mente.
O pe jela. O ntina okoka heavy. Tata bi che kusasi.
No, say me kasa.
Nobody out here pass him on Uma here for you. Come back to 73 version.
And password in now, it will let you. And password in now, because I
we are there.
And we there, Naye, we are Cassa, Naye, Cassa, say, the two in Senia, same pana, if say a because would the logical question that to Holma, then na wada. Intini say so the history of religion, you will not argue about religion. Ebi no say ye wuye tumu, ye nyine frimu, nti we don't know the origin and the history of whatever that we believe in. If you know the origin of religion and you know why and how it got here, you cannot even defend it.
Boss, if you
but
want
we are defending something, we are defending something that we don't even have the basis and the proof to do that. Yebisa simple question say, how do you determine inner peace? Because these things that you are talking about is inbuilt something that.
Oh, Kafra, I'll break you up. Yeah. That is Kobeka said that is relative. That differ from person to person. That is ambiguous.
No
that
one can
measure.
You
can't measure.
Oh, the network.
Brother Labi, Sauti and car, stop.
So you are coming to show me the better thing.
Brother Labi, come back, let's have a mile. Now, Kasane, we break you up. Sorry, I'm sorry. No network. Maybe our driver. So we'll tune Bentley, no.
Hello, do you hear me now?
Oh yeah, let's.
Yeah, we hear you now.
You hear me now? Well,
Sophie. Yeah, I told you to take the
Oh, Sophie, yeah. Sophie, you are allowed to play
earphone
now.
off.
Now
You are. You see, before when you were using the earphone, this thing was not coming very well. So take it off. Now we can hear you well.
Okay, my question here, and can be same business host and say, but this particular verse here, what you on? The problem, what is the problem he has with this verse? Say, what is the problem, the issue or how with this verse?
When you host me, but I'm in the starting.
Can you bet my explanation? What is the problem that you have with the verse?
Okay, the problem me what I mean can host no maybe I'm also a different idea to make. Yeah, because when you hadn't say me address it to me directly if that works. Okay. So in the verse,
Yeah.
Yeah, and Crawford could be a comsheni Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asem. Eye hintasem. And a comsheni catcher and Crawford say, a busafon on banchen say, Allah eyi na hintasem edichre, one Allah asuma omo. Into one comsheni di unim asem no busa. I say, but Allah and penny no be yatre. Me ma summary of it.
Yeah.
And na San Crawford busa say, say we are commissioning, we are Allah asomafo. Now say Allah yi na him ta sema di kire na asomafo dey. I don't know who the yen yi na di kire wo bi. What you say? Enti saa dey na na che say wo person che say onye commissioning ana. Enti no say nche mu bi wo ho a na nke bi aba na aba na say wo so fi wa ba. Oh, okay. I think you guys are taking it out of context.
Yeah.
Say na ye fe and I think if a to sankofo adwunu mu a obetima ka say I apologize. No afa.
Yeah.
But Obama can say, maybe too full, and there be empower.
There be any But my main concern back when you now first, not now, menu no ban so.
Yeah, or that was still. On that one,
Can be about Arabic or something like that. The essence what he has say obi a translationer, which means he is sure about what he was doing. And he obi a can be an automati as here. And it doesn't matter say you read from Arabic or Twi or any other language. But the nanka say okachira say language and shade easy to understand. But no example back. So obi can Twi na so ka say why no ho na ho kaya. Meaning unite as say o person can say nipa no ono onye o ma ho kwan ma obi nso nye anameboa. Until language be with this kind of system of understanding it. And it's a language ya unim language no the system, the systematic way of understanding, that's all explaining any raw, you end up making a mistake. And the first one say Quran any linear book into obi already English literature or for Quran nessa okanya and prep because Quran a book who can more direct and mean say you begin the story, then you go direct. Quran it's style totally. Anything the Quran cultural Arabs mean say this is a totally different way of understanding or a different book. It's not the poetic way that they know. And so all kind verse being the Quran no. Your bibi ho no my friend no asbab nuzul. And say okay share omo the entire verse no ho no. And you cannot just go and pick the Quran. No, I can this is what it means. It don't work way in the Islamic religion. Who kind verse no. Example. So nipa no be so question so a Christian as a Jew the approach the approach to him are different because they are people of the book. And also nipa no so a Arab pagan and also approach no different. And also nipa no so Arab near or free villager in the desert also approach no so different. And nipa no so Arab near or things your sensitivity more different. And within the people who were around the prophet also they have the way of the asking questions. Those who know him understand the revelation. They also ask things different. And also our Islam no different. Unless our more so strong in the religion. Also approach are different. Until so kind verse Noah, what you do normally is that you ask the Muslims, why did God say this? That's how it works in Islam. And it's a Quran and it's a kind verse. No, so say who say ya. You end up
Mr. Sufi, I will not ask you.
Okay.
Mimi sao. Eden na Nyankopon ama ye nyina adwene da ye tirim.
Yeah.
Na ye nyina yakɔ school akɔsua ade. Na metimi kan let Sufi speak.
Yeah.
Na me kan let Sufi speak na me tiase sɛ memma Sufi kwan ɛma ne nkasa ɛwɔ me kasa mu. Wo se me nkonko sua free master class for say let Sufi speak no ɛwɔ kasa bi wɔ baabi na ɛwɔ ntiase bi wɔ bibi no. Ne ntia.
Mama nchira the reason any subject the technical ways of understanding it. Any subject in the world. Nipa on one nimuma. Me IT me technologies. There was something through dragons be using on technology more.
If
you want to please
master class who dey nyabo
this is our house tika all the money flow kakra one hour now
bisa wuti una wo ade we are complicated bisa Suki say nyame ne na chate wase ona me chate say onye
eno na make us one akofo na tika all the say the fee ni kama ni flow na
no ansa na the voice aba wo gina so dada na wo pese okasa no wutimi kire no wutimi.
Okay, we have my enthusiasm.
Can't say now.
Make it. It's not because of the you mic. Who you mic na na fire na no dey. It's my
okay, want to mean for language and kind NTS is internet come out example say in trees so say why on who no kaya. Omo teach you no mo ti dey all can say. You want teach you no obe translating literally. Obe mistake. It is still anything, any subject, any language. That one is standard. Obi awako school be awunimwe. For business people, what they have their terms. For religious people, what you have to ask them the methodology, how they do their things. But say, okay, say no, who no person offer, you know, a kind because you know English. Then I'm sorry, it don't work that way in any way, in any field. In a way, sounds well. You cannot go and take a medicine book. So say, oh, I'm on for panier. I bet you what to. This is basic thing that you have to understand.
Hold on.
Say,
Mr. Hold on. Mr. Hold on.
Yeah.
What mean you sue she because
Daddy, please let him land. Let him talk and finish.
no, my main correcting or answer
No,
because
you let
okay,
him finish.
that is
Whether
wrong.
he's making a mistake, let him land. And yes, I'm over way. Let him
Okay,
land.
I'll
He's
that to
making
answer.
points.
That to answer.
And this all because they be won't hear say you go far, you know, watch us, it's now say penwa. Then you are trying to make your own way of doing things. Yes, and it's like some kind of arrogancy which you don't want to understand things. But we learn things to understand, to comprehend. That's why we do comprehension in school. Understanding is different from comprehension. And this so no, I don't know. You will understand it very well. That one is no doubt about that. But the comprehension is totally something different. Nti so far I don't know. Obi say omo nim ade no. Say idea we say na se kire ni say. Then they will take their time and explain to you how they understand it. If you have any objection, no problem. But you cannot take any subject that I'm going to understand it in my own way with my own methodology. I don't think it works that way in anything in this world. Nti verses in the Quran no say Nyankopon ka asem no a o ka asem no to specific people because of the Nyankopon nim nipa no omo nature or omo belief system omo understanding. Then he talked to them. Nti one hadith prophet no can say talk to people according to their level of understanding. Talk to people according to their level of understanding. Now first me no mudi nkombo no mo say man be one more friend of mine or a Muslim, all right. Me I was raised as a Sufi. Until me for Quran say me kanya, my understanding with him is totally different. Even though we are all Muslims, because my approach to the book, the way I was taught to understand it.
Yeah.
Until so ube understanding religion now. I say we share methodology. No, example, if you go to the Christians, ask them what do you mean by this, then you have good objection. But so I didn't say okay, I'm going to translate it in my own way because I understand. You understand English. But you don't comprehend some things in English, especially if you're not a literature person or the English language is not. For example, say, why are you Konongu? It means somebody who is just a potter in Konongu. But in reality, the comprehension of that word is different from what we say. The same thing, Ubekano house, Ubekano say, why are you Dompe? Something like that. But even though they mean something different, the way we say it different, but understanding is the same.
Your friend Kasa. No, it's not a question. I'm just asking. Yes, I know. Can your friend Kasa?
Exactly. Exactly. Because any language has it. Enti Quran, ukfa Quran, Surah Ali Imran. Akupon says, "How book you will be of two type of verses. Bako straightforward. Bako a little bit technical. Enti so can you be some way technical ana. Na actually of say enti me bisa can be some say what is the problem you have with the verse? O kan you know. Na actually verse no ase.
Okay, Papa, me pacho, Daddy nyabutre, me pacho nyabutre. Sufi, me pacho. All this nkomo a wuni ya this is here yini nyina no.
Yeah.
No kweli nyame ni me ya de bia ayese odi 2 year for kwan ya be fa so ye besua Quran no. Anase ye biti e beti Quran na se. Me pacho verse na nkasa ye kan ye no. Nti ase ne ene na di hen.
Thank you.
Yes, no ti ase sen.
Me pacho enu na nti ase ya ye ti ase no na ya kire mu
Maybe
ha.
some question will be say I know maybe some question.
Nti ase ya ti ase no. Enu na ye di nkomo no. Ena enu nti na ma wo ba so no. Nti me pacho wo nti ase no. A fa ho no. Enu ne de ye.
Now, some Sufi tie from A to Z and what you say there.
Me pacho, banks, me pacho, me kasa mamam, Mr. Wabit na platform, so wakasa be 2 hours. Obiam interactive. The okay ni nyina mate mete
and it makes sense.
Or say.
Now what you say makes sense.
And yema bi nchirechire mu ebi a yɛn ti ase ne ade ɛna me say saa quotation wɔ yɛn ankasa no saa verse wɔ yɛn ankasa no adeɛ bɛn na ɛwɔ mu nkyerɛkyerɛmu bɛn na ɛwɔ mu a yɛn ti ase a ɛne nti no ɔka ho asɛm sɛ ebi a word bi wɔ hɔ ɔbɛka no sɛ
Yeah, moment, yes, and I say, which means the prophet no
nti ɔno no nkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ aseɛ na yɛn ti ne deɛ n'aseɛ deɛ na woka yi
very good mo no nkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ ase ne yɛntene deɛ n'ase
yɛntene deɛ n'ase
wɔn ne sign
ma menka asɛm baako nkyerɛ wo
simple
nyɛ asɛm baako kyerɛkyerɛ yɛ verse n'ase mepatɔ
suratul jinni aya 25 ɔmo sɛ this Arab Bedouins no more problem and they say they come and ask the question and Arabic literature no and I say Islamically no the Nyankopɔn empɛ any ahomasoɔ arrogance nti nanka me no obedi betina wedi nkɔmba nka mekyerɛ mo the problem na bonsam na ɔwɔ nti Islamic religion a frown upon arrogance because any the downfall of Satan nti sɛ
Sophie Sophie
me kyerɛ verse no ase
verse no na wo kyerɛ yes
no opese o ka be say Muhammad didn't want to be arrogant or show off. It wouldn't make sense.
They were asking him about something.
My good brother, we don't need psychological explanation. Or say your friends say, "Tradiana say, Nyawantia say, na yesi
brother." Mama, okay. Mama,
Antina Mitchell say,
"Mama, chill."
Sophie Casa, bro.
10 minutes. Okay, sorry, my boss na himself only reading kobo. Anti Islamic religion when I'm say any problem my up to bonsam arrogance. Anti we frown upon it. And Arabic even before the prophet came, even Arabs they don't like things that has to do with arrogance. I am like this. Anti one Quran verse Arabs prophet Muhammad say ombekuno. Mo Yankopon de map Muhammad ka kire wo say mekun omo nso and always to Yankopon the prophet no but in such a way that to the level of the people that he is nobody into baby or can say kul inma ana basharun mislukum you are I am just a human being like you, so don't take me like I'm an angel or something like that. So they were asking him about what God would do to him. Imagine himself so a religion and a culture that frown upon arrogance. Then he begin telling them, oh, God was going to give me this. No. It don't work like that. Until a child will say, all those things are in the hand of God. Let God decide what he wants to do with us. I am just a warner. I am just a plain warner who brought a message to you. That's the message of the Quran. Islam, the prayers we do, the fasting, it go back to only one God. That human beings should know there is one God. There is nothing more. And the chapter, the humility God is training the Muslims through the Prophet, because the Prophet is the example for all the believers and everything in the world. So that's what I can tell you. It has nothing got to do with he doesn't know. We can give you thousands of verses in the Quran and hadith that the Prophet was telling you about what God will give him. But here in particular, God was addressing some specific people. That's why I told you, before you understand the verses in the Quran, you have to know who is being addressed to. You have to know that we call it Asbabun Nuzul, the one who God is addressing. Then you know the verse. But you cannot just take, a Muslim cannot come and ask the Prophet what God is going to do to you, no? Because they didn't know. So that's how the Quran works. It's about humility and God trying to tell the people, including the Prophet, that because he is the example, he is the head. All of you, you don't know what I'm going to do with you. That's what makes him God.
Mashallah.
You don't have that power. It doesn't matter if it is Muhammad or it is Jesus, it is you.
Okay.
Any other question? But
Malam, mameka say me che wo hwe. Ade we ene ye ade ba ko pa mempe wo nkramofo ho.
Okay.
Me mabusuafo, me papa busuafo na ye nkramofo.
Yeah.
I was born in a Muslim home, named after with a sheep in a Muslim name. I have my Muslim name attached to me. I prayed when I was a kid. I went to Makaranta a little bit. Then adwene ne bie no na megya akɔkɔɔyɛ ame ka asɛm nkyerɛ wɔ wɔn the hypocrisy a ɛwɔ ɛsom wɔ mu a wɔyɛ ne sisi yi no yɛ kan koran no na yɛde yɛ preaching a yɛkyerɛ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔbɛkɔ bonsam gyam yɛkyerɛ nkurɔfoɔ a wɔte wiase sisi yi a ɔma nsom nkramosom a wɔbɛkɔ bonsam gyam so ɔma go to hell so ɔmo bɛkɔ hell but you are telling me now say the prophet na nkasa no kura no na oni baby obekọ anase na o kyerɛ sɛ okay me fa ne sɛ ɔno ne deɛ na o show a culture anase bia a kyerɛ sɛ on pɛ sɛ obe show of deɛ nyankopɔn de be ma ne ade but deɛ ɔno no kan ya na wɔtwerɛ yɛ no a ɛwɔ book no mu no ɛkyerɛ sɛ obi a wani na akyi bia no obekɔ bu nsɛm gyam na saa no me a wo ba bɛka saa asɛm na kyerɛ me no na wɔntumi amie wa no anka wɔ koran no mu sɛ nyankopɔn adeɛ a ɔso ɔde bɛma wo ni according to this quotation no the explanation na ɔde ma me
metima akasa
obetumi akasa question na
difference ne say Islamic religion no you frown upon pointing at asimesi say obeko heaven and asimesi obeko Muslims enye ne sa nyabotre
oh
my goodness
ma on kasa asem na okan ye na ye muslim enti mo na on kasa na ye wo kwashi bi di tu
malam oboa ne say malamai a wo Ghana
mo on kasa wi
je bia banks o pese o si form me pataw
o dabi yes o si form
no
obama na wa yira ntina obayira na asem ntina me se mo on kasa
muskila me ba shehu for a wo ye fe say Ghana baby omo mounti molidi baby omo mounti ye fe say preaching ayi bia wo toku mu bia no enkomo be na omo di kire nkrofo wo ho and yes am omo ka kire even omo nkrofo na nkra no bia se na omo ka kire omo nkrofo na nkasa na omo ti omo mu no bia se na omo ka kire omo wo
me say unya abutre ma me nkasa
Minya botra mo wakasa di entina me find ways to say we kasa no
minyiwa no
imano
Islamic religion no ye frown upon to point to a person now kasa we ko bonsem de man we ko heaven ye nsa but what me convey message ne say this can take you to heaven this can take this group of people to hell if we should have verse here, one problem here, it was directed to the prophet as person. And when you bring something to personality, Yankopon cancel the whole thing, no, because he can change the situation the way he wanted. We religion, we don't point to a person and talk about hell or heaven. Even the national chief imam, to heaven. Yeah. You can say Muslims can go to heaven.
Maybe a question be wa.
Muskila so ba so ache ti mama question kaka
me question be the to so
someone kuri nya
botre say na program be wo so but I want to say Quran kulia yo kafili no kase lakum dinukum wali din
simple
anka ye correct way now so uta ye Muslims no ye ko gina bebe ne preach ya tumi efa Bible ye di preach di yi wrongs and I say corrections problems obi am attack you but the moment that Christianity is here, Muslims no na yako ye comma translation aba ma hu esumni mu yie and o mbi say a question this o mbi say ko ye nya botre en yo ma ye ntake o
mushkila
ano bi ata
meba ye su ya no kura na me kampacha
obi apese okasa no mama wono so
abotre munya abotre mame ye pese ye nyina ye nipa ba ko wiase ehwe wiase abode tumi ba ko dia na ne mba ye nyina ye wo so munya abotre de etienne say me ha me say omo ma yi na ye ntumi ye ba ko even so wo be so me free no ho abedru fi a ye ni problem fie na wa ba no na mmom say ya ka se lakum dinikum wale ye di monsom ne ye so ye nsom e na ye akanfo ana say yesua ade a na ye de ate enwoma bi different ya translate your friends the Bible from Greek any way eba be ura akamu na ya te ase de yesua hu nneema woma oka papa o me ayamfom so obisa ya de Quran Muslims ya de Quran to me takra na afido obi antumi betake ya say but the moment Quran so ya de translation atuma yesua akọ obi nti bibiase no so de Quran betena so no say wo ye Muslim aden na wo ye den na usua we sa aden no eno mempe mo so famra
muskila nya botreo ni bisa se si e kremoni bi epeso challenge Christ so a okofa Hebrew kasa no na okan na ode aba be challenge ba Christopher na say okofa English Bible no enya English Bible
very good what the English Bible na yesu ya English ati
Arab Quran no de ye bra na fa be challenge wan adini bi ni
when
bra
ade a mempese me nuanu Muslims when ade a mempese me nuanu Muslims so we sua translation in English from Quran no nti bibia na obebisi yenya botre mayan ko for psychology to convince nipa no because ye won crofo omo pese omo pe Muslim but say you control that challenge na say attack o ma bebre because say Muslims ye pe troubles.
Oh,
mama
kasa 1 minute.
Oh, okay.
Masamra mentias ye say me final word. Me
bra ho.
Me be say DNT ena a Muslim to me fa Bible. E dey criticize anata otumi di hu ne kura bi a enti ase na yetumi di eye dey debate fine now so say obi osua English from Quran no nti bibia se na odi bebisa na say odi toso a na Muslims ye pese ye counter that side no e ho no na me pese ye tie no ase because ye penny ba ko na o church no psychological ne doso nti e ma na I say convince kakra ye o Nyame ko tiase. Masamani.
Ma menchira wase. Because young Muslims know ye name say me one example. Quran online circulation this time around my mother picture translation and then I say for most of these people know omo inshe dem name Arabic no to the fullest. And then sanka Christian for no say okay in translation na yesu no any 100% accurate to say the original nanka yesu ebeti asia ma omo sa but this is our rules say Arabic no we hear so much things and to understand let me tell one thing about Arabic let me give one example.
Okay,
so we say Islam no so we say as a children say but we say peace true we say Islam what is the meaning we say submission no say true. But where do you use it as a peace or as a submission?
Okay.
When you are referring to Islam to God, it becomes submission. When you are referring Islam to other creation, it becomes peace. Sometimes they say it's submission to God, peace to human. Arabic is very complex. Arabic, one thing can have about 100 meaning and 100 words. And it is a I didn't know translate here. Any Arabic translation now, or even by Quranic, preface, no better will say he is doing his best to come closer to the language. Anything that person among for no, or many understanding our methodology and how we understand things and how we translate. Don't just go about and take the book and just translate it. It don't work like that.
The okay, there's no one.
When psychological na make
other than Bible, they also Yemfa Hebrew nature.
Na Hebrew Bible won't say
Meba. Anytime be our Quran, a Muslim new carbon is also preaching. Why don't you stick on your Quran now and preaching? Share no papaya some cover the buy.
Who you Korana, then you busa wasem. Then you tell us say, yeah, a verse be Christo Sumwa, Christophone, enim, this a Muslim now over Muslim for one in him. How can you say this?
Take off, transfer. Now they say there can never be Islam. There can never be Islam without Christianity.
Mama Nusi. See, yeah, one kasa okasa. You know for your heart, wa unim no krepa say. Anytime there, Christo ni neko jina TV so kansa asemo ya. Enka chaos e basic Ghana nki ntimi.
Ene na maka wa no.
You know.
Ene na maka wa.
Wa unim. Adentina mon kanti preachers ni say. Wa got na o preacher stick your Quran kwan. Go kan anya Christopher na eti Quran for na. Kwa Muslims asem. Anytime there's some of Bible. Who got Bible so yeah, go can no sankofa ye ode tusi. Meba mama nunsi ye kanokre. Sankofa de no ode tuso ane ye kenkan. Enra ye me kram ga so ma Muslim ni bia ma. Wo papa no bedina ho odura se wan. Entronko an obeka he. But instead of you people to come and condemn him no, obepe kwan bia justify the okan he. Obepe kwan enti mumo de an so obi panimu bi church na nya. Ade mumu ntimi nkan chen se we de nya na. Muntimi nka bi. That is wrong of you. And we are wrong. Obi Bible no crampo and not the sacrifice to see. Bible no Quran, the end happening. Quran ma to Bible. I said, Opa was it Opa dear who are correct Bible. Who corner sense to I will say another a mistake. Now how would you know the Quran there? Nyankopon the bread I can't say. Strabo for and the Beshe Mokanze Mohammed and the Ujidi. Why? I don't know. You don't know way to ourselves. You can say, Obia could ya enlighten, and Timoma the truth, and it's all but Shannon and some man will do again. We are Muslim, just go and listen. Say now, Obia, what kind some of the preach will be so quadrinaban. Is that how to go about it? Munjai Sardin.
Media Bibiania, and to was in a nipa bako. Say ye kase ye na yembra Accra na Accra na yembra no se nipa no water de na obekwa kofa Kumasi kra ba Accra wa ba Accra so obi wa Accra na obefa Cape Coast aba Accra wa ba na mo ade ba ko no se enko be se nya wembedu na wembedu na mo obebedu a undum ka se osi ha na ye se enti na Quran na kasa ka lakum dinukum wali din ena ye Quran na kasa
na said ye me bra no kasa enti nsema o kan ye kwadina no Mwati ase anasa.
The result of kind of Mr. You know, logical fallacies near too much.
Yes, Mwati ase anasa.
And just also that's why I want to listen now. Because the more I listen, the more I see where the photos are. Because also no so on what the catch say on Quran or no me no Montia say different or the can that from the onset because it's Sufi. The church is different from you. The scholar different from scholar.
Baby by me the amode to so kra me chire mu. Okay. Me chira mo say literature Montia say different. Intino me all coming in it come back to say me man chire mu.
And I'm enu na mo yen kramofo na obi ati Quran as
obi ati Quran as different.
Maybe tia say different. Na me catch them no say.
Okay, was so Sufi. Okay. He said it. Say me boa or how timenka or say his approach to the Quran is different from you. And I say no the Quran kan ya.
It's more learned than me.
No. And you learn that you train, maybe train. Okofa the scholars in all side the background now. Now also confer the scholar on the side, but now they see the Quran. Me nyanti ase me Islam so ma so giant me nyanti ase mfu bia. What is na me wo? Allah.
Islam so no ye so me njaye. O ye so me njaye. Na mo ade ba ko se.
Me na me ma film because my free mommy to
me free mo bra mo bra e dia me ti bo fam my free mo da da
that is even another problem. So obi a like me Islam.
Master class.
That is even another big problem.
Odika can be one hour ago. Master class. Odika can be 1 hour ago. Say odi o ka send bi e na o ka say unye nshira wo se den
because me see my sumo na ma free mu nti
na wa free mu sa we ya ba ya wo ta ka say etu ma prophet ni ka say utiri mu adwene na da utiri mu ba se di
na want ma tire mu ba want
unni adwene bi da so wo adwene da utiri mu a onyankopon atusu nkropo bi say omomo de so wo be ye kramoni nko ade a we heaven now beko so we di body so so we di ni pa body you so we di you so so we kramoni dia masa Jimmy Kasa
Ajibro opina ono no to Quran kwa Ajibro
mama yesu kasa bi e ya temdidie nto yesu so fa nto ho mama yesu so fa kasa bi e sa temdidie nto e no e pa chewo. Why?
That's it.
Can request man na invite him ka. Stone.
E usavu.
Mumba resaje na. Mumba.
Wani ya zage wani ne.
Ah, na say we kwa won zage. Wacha.
Oh, hankuri.
Tokeke the problem. Ni
so ya pacho. So how far ko GBC 2. Enta for the enchana mo.
Una ka sembi na me kan wa sembi.
Mpacho, na mpese mi se Banks. Muslim so platform si. Nti aye bia Banks ene Muslim so platform. Nti se bi o. Mojimu mo scholars bi. Na se ye bi se mo nsam bi, mo ntumi yi anu a. Nti mutumu mo scholars ni mo ntumi bi so bibi o ana say nipa bi say mutumu form mo scholars o ye bi say me ntumi ya no nti braba bua me mo ntumi ya na
boss share America asema ko chero share ye was scholars Islam ye was scholars share ceremony scholar on chant roda obi wo omo a obebisa na asem ka be ka se de obeba be
takia de
ye woni obebisa na asem obeba afi no be ka ko ye research abe answer
ceremony scholar a obebisa na on chant
Zakar Nike mujina platform su di troda
dia meba ceremony scholar on chant
akwai de sen akwai protocol ni akwai Otigana de
ya no ma gene na ese mo pese hwe ese na me bra e summarize bibia e explain.
But Obra no, ne explanation. Me who by psychological. Me I'm a Muslim. You have to go straight to the point. Go straight to the point. Now psychological. Only 43 years in a Muslim. Only Nyama Mami kasa mo meba mutie mo se ye sa empensem we wa ha se ya ubon se sa yanti ase na ye ubon se pese de mpapa mu ba we Muslim there are certain things Islam makwan na
so nya kremoni enti man kasa we Muslim
enti o de bibia na obekasa Banks enti ko na obekasa
me pacho
mon comment ça
meba
mi tu hu na obekasa bi so amen wo mi tu na
abotre
one pay yesu so a obefiri so that's all because
your
brothers abotre na oye den o kana
mutie me
muskila ye tie
ye nyina no ye abode ewura ne mba ba ko pene yen na ba ye be yira wo wiase nti e na tworo na aba e na yesua ne yehum e betima manyia du se ya so mi hunu mu no kore no na so mi nwe nko ade se merehwe nya me ka ote ase e na eniema bi e wo se mayenfa ye ho nto so ampa Quranic ka kire niama oni kantie obia wa kire niama odi akira e be ye obonsam gima na so obekọ boni ana se niama be ku atia ampa sabi se enye twere no po na ba ya niema bi wa situational wa wo mu tumu say Quran aka ibi say wan kampo na ka wo anka say wo steady ya wo say ampa we de mankoma ebeboa me am life entu wo achi so e yan hwese yin na nipa ba ko na ye wo asase so Quran say ade ye wiase ni ho ade ma ye mfa ye ho fine ye yare ko hospital mpo a enka baby a ye hia moja what you say wiase ni na aduane na taade ne kasa eni ni kita ho de mani but ye ko hospital ko mu de moja ba si ye so a ye nko bi sesem moja na ye di si ye wiase ni moja se we na ya ye di na mu de si ye so wo ho eno e ba se e critical ye be wu nti na omo menye mbisa na se de ntra me ye muslim but ade bi wa ha yen e ha dwen so e si yesua sa na mani na ye wa lot ba ne ye hia na ye ba ko a na we ye tufu we akasa se no en na man papa me ne do so nti mo menye nya abotre na de ye wo ne ye mpase ye hu ne aye na ye be ye unity masama no
Gracias.
Let me ask a question back on Pato.
Oh ya ye di bisa
Sa program ida be na mutaye.
Make it real, but man, son of a patcher.
And to bet man subscribe to it. No, I will follow no. In the time you have on idea, no be prompt no.
Okay, thank you.
Program there on share any specific timetable, but all about regularly, almost every day. Week
okay
4 times the Obeba. And it's all follow no. Mr. Krami follow our brother away Sufi. Me follow. Now no questions. When I was here, they say no questions, ma.
o ka sa ma ko menti Sufi
Uni masma me ka kire mo.
yeti
Nyankopon
Nkomo na ko se.
Thank you for that. Sorry. Sufi say opeso follow na oye checha no aba abeboa.
Me mo anu ye be nya e be sua de me
Sufi am sa o ka sa ba ko bi yeti o
de me kan say Nyankopon ye nokure.
Wonderful.
Muhammad nso ye nokure.
Anya na kure Muhammad.
Sakapa. Me pato Sophie be challenge wo verse no.
Oba challenge verse.
Question na obi bisa ye no. Na me ni master class nkwan na wa ha. Master class cheche no mu kakra.
Inti ma sorry nti no. Challenge na wo ho wo se den.
Ose kasa kwa.
Saka obetimi akyerɛkyerɛ wo mu nanka.
Ose
kolongo kasa
kolongo kaya.
Kolongo kaya. Master class wano nyɛ dɛ wo.
Oso unti kasa kwa.
Inti won chere kasa kwa na se.
No, I just
Offer this in bread. Offer this explain this now we no problem. I just explain no problem.
We about do, huh? Enti me be aso fika e want.
O de won chere aya na se nye ayi. On chere aya na se. Muhammad say
don't worry. We Saturday me sans we ejuma nti my nti na ma take it very cool na ke be sua ade na the only thing I make catch them say I can say Nyankopon ye nokure na Muhammad nso de hu ye nya wo hu na one time say e be share say ya e be pufu akira mo say de na me Islam me ni amanfo discuss no enya book Islam Islam I will be hu no real. I don't believe in book. I don't believe in things that are I believe in experiential
when you Quran
no a book and also not a book.
Inti wo je Quran di ana.
Of course I am a Muslim.
Okay. No, onye kemoni.
Meba sa o ka se wo Muslim a wo ye ni nye book Muslim a what do you mean?
What very good.
Onye kremoni.
What be some very intelligent question. And the chairman say me answer ya me salat a me ye. Nyankopon a me gin din Muhammad na me gin di. Any me fast na me ye no. Let him demonstrate actually say no kure. I don't need any to stand there and tell you go and read here. We can discuss something which is real about the world, about physics, astronomy.
What is situational living?
You just understand all these things. You will understand all this things that is true. The problem near most of Africans that I know nowadays, the problem about religion, it has to do with economical reason. And one time if we meet, I can explain to you the reason why I have this kind of understanding.
But someone answer a question.
I don't say that.
That's what he said. I didn't know you.
Enti meba me no de meba life on no eye Quran surah 72 ayat number 25 to 26. Okay. Oba ene di asem no wakade afa ho. Wo se den asem no se.
Say you have to understand the way the Quran is being revealed. It's not a linear book. It's not a linear book. It's not a book that you just pick it and just read it just like that. You have to understand the methodology, how it works.
No, what
that's a fallacy. There's no methodology.
You said you see how it was revealed, whatever. So what was Muhammad trying to, what he was trying to say? What else was he trying to say?
What the God of Muhammad was trying to teach the people is to be humble.
We are not talking. When you humbleness as a man, I am not casting for humbleness as a man.
Reading who say about humbleness. Maybe it's trying to. The verse was trying to tell Muhammad.
Now one try humbleness and I walk on once and why?
Verse na chere Muhammad humble and I say Muhammad na chere nkrofo no how to be humble.
The verse was teaching.
Now one try humbleness and I walk on once and why? If I let my men say na yen hard. Sufi, me pacho aya ne that's ye kai free 25 dia ko 27. It kind of humbleness na so why?
Ebi ubet makaya ma me kabe me de.
Osi say I do not know. Me pacho me say I do not know what you are promised is near, or if my Lord will grant for it a long period. What does it mean?
No, kind the whole
country.
What do you mean? And I mean country.
Can English.
Country, mean to bro country.
Can English.
What do you mean? Daddy, mammy, what do you mean? Kai bro for. Okay, Muhammad taught say he is knower of the unseen, and he does not disclose his knowledge of the unseen to anyone. Verse number 27.
Mention maybe some 5 minutes, yeah, please.
Okay, 27. Except whom he has approved of messengers, and indeed he sent before each messenger, and behind him an observer. What does it mean? Meaning say Allah ne benya na me say Sufi countro nti me sorry dia. Me bo pitri me kope na sorry. Enti yen
me na me pese me fra okra me say sanko papa.
Enti Sufi yakaya wi kire ase. What does it mean?
I see 5 minutes over.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I'm upon 10 words or 5 minutes.
Epacho, mama stone and kasa before Sufi bebaro, mama stone and kanasem bakra. Stone.
Yeah, before Sanko Bade. Okay,
make it
kasa.
Yeah. Stone.
Hey, long time. Make a chi. So, yeah, Kajuma Kanaka. Kajuma Kanaka. Come on, Kanaka. Surugu Babu. Taku Babu.
Facebook,
me bala fukura gift e minya no me nya hwe infiri bia me ye mo bet me te ho me te ho na se me
I swear to God ese me see the be wa me dam deka because me be bia o free samayen o te asubabu na zo ene me good trimu na tie compare pa se ke
ona umma ha me nisa papa started from Masakla, me see una umma ha. Sankofa, mene no ye
because me
tare
come
ha 24/7.
me come you that any sankopa start on
So,
Facebook and each other on to me start this sankopa 1 second cry.
obo obi ani ho, obi ani ho.
so na Hafiz
Sankofa,
mama me me dawa kakra.
Happy Sabbath.
Muni bibi.
Mama stone nkasa wie.
Oh, say, Sankofa me church obia. On say Sankofa obeba life obia me nya notification o.
Me you know your friends say me TikTok page na kasa no. Me buy I know am the registration ato so almost say picture me the picture to
me say
me nim the person am so.
Ji say me pia me ba kro na wa ye no be ya wi okura kaka na opon kro ayet me shime sa oben. Sankofa wa hu say someone kasa believe na ya me nim say be muti believe asefa Sankofa.
Believe.
Wahu se Sankofa de na si gidi Sankofa. Ade gidi Sankofa nka ye nkonto kwa wo ho. Dan me bisa me nua kramoni bi se Bible and Quran den dey come back first. Na adwin boy fast. No say Quran nyankopon asem wodada. Na me se nyankopon asem na me bisa. Me se Bible ne Quran den dey come back first. Ansa wogi tum se Bible. Na me bisa ne say yo sisi ya yemfa ne se Bible dey kan ya ba. Ndi se Quran dey come back first. Na Bible ba akire. Na nsɛm a ɛwɔ Quran no mu nyinaa